Yeah, got a good show for y'all. Got a damn good show. Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday, October 10th. Welcome to the channel. This is your 28th episode of YouTube and Chill. What's going on? Thanks for hanging out with me. Really appreciate it. We got Peacemaker on the agenda. We're going to be talking about The Rock, Crumbling. We're going to be talking about Tron Ares. We got a couple things we're going to talk about tonight. I hope everybody's having a great time so far, relaxing. I need to bring out special homies like we do first and foremost, and then we'll shoot over to the chat. Anybody wants to say hi? So, I got a couple things I want to talk about, but you know what? I got a couple friends I want to bring in too. So let's bring them in first because I don't want to get carried away. If I just start ranting and raving, I'll be in here for like 20 minutes. So let's bring the homies out and say hi to them first because I got a couple things I want to talk to them about as well because I'm motor mouth tonight. So let's start it off with first bring my boy into the chat. Abe, what's going on, brother? Everybody say hello to my boy Abe here.
What's going on?
Nothing, man. I tried to tune into the Jack and Abe show this weekend.
Yeah, that kind of went a bit tits up.
So you and me both had problems last week, huh? I fucking put the show on private for like the first 30 minutes. We were on air YouTube and Chill last week, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, is it YouTube? Is it Rumble? Did Abe do something wrong? I didn't know. It was
actually blocked on YouTube as well because the BBC hit us.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I thought maybe you put it on private or something. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Because it was
Rumble was having troubles, and then YouTube got hit. So we're gonna figure out a way of getting the show back up somehow.
Cross the streams, huh? You got double. Yeah. Okay, so I thought it was, me, I'm computer illiterate, so I was like, did I do something incorrect? Or I was like, Abe didn't do anything wrong. YouTube,
no, it happens to everyone.
Happens to everybody. 10-4, bro. I'm glad to have you here. Thanks for hanging out with us. Awesome.
Glad to be here.
Thank you, man. Happy October the 10th. So let's bring our other homie to the stage, the one and only, my man, Cy Fizzle. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, man?
Hold on. Where's that one?
Shoot me down. Hey man, dude. After Peacemaker, I gotta say, dude, I'm done drinking for good. Now I'm gonna start drinking for evil. Nice.
Dude, we was in the chat the other night. You weren't in there the other night. We started a nightcap with DAs. Somebody put when DA was doing his thing, somebody said, "Boo, go home." Somebody said something outside, but I was like, "Uh-oh." Somebody watching YouTube. I think it was Dalton Fury that said it. I was like, "Oh shit, here we go." Somebody's booing you, telling you to go home already. I thought that was fucking hilarious. I was like,
I wasn't there.
You weren't even there. I was like, he's not even here yet. He's like, go home.
I was asleep, man.
So we're gonna talk about Peacemaker tonight. I know you're gonna want to talk about it because there's some fantastic. I mean, if you guys out there in Wonderland haven't seen it, trust me, Sci-Fi's gonna want to tell you a lot about it. So stick around, hang out, take off your pants and jacket, stay a while. I got somebody else I'm going to bring into the chat, a longtime friend, and he's going to give us a movie review. My boy, Angel, the casual reviewer. You want to go him there? What up, Angel?
What up?
What up?
How's everybody doing?
How you doing, bro?
I'm all right, man. I'm good. I'm blessed. No complaints over here.
How you liking that Call of Duty the Hauntings update?
It's all right. It's cool.
Ain't bad, right?
Nah, it's entertaining.
We need to get that pay to win fucking scope. That's for sure. It was nothing but black. You see all this neon green shit. I'm like, what the hell is that? I'm like, you can see everything neon green. I'm a little fucking green dot. I'm like, so yeah, I like it pretty cool. We got the zombies in the plane. They do it every year. So if y'all ain't into Call of Duty, me and my boy Angel, Call of Duty players, good times. Yes. Check out the haunting update right now until the 31st. Cool shit. So, Angel, man, I appreciate you hanging out with me as always. Guess what? We got a special guest, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to believe me if I told you. He's here. He's queer. It's my man, Darth Kerper. What up, bro? Whoa! Oh, yeah. My pleasure.
Corporatist doing this podcast without me.
I know. It's been so long, man. Where the hell you been?
I'm doing good, man. Sorry for not
being here for some times, but I'm here now. That's all that counts.
You're here now. That's all that counts, man. You know what? It's because if you all don't know, my boy Kerpa's from Sweden. This starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, on the East Coast of America. He's 6 hours fucking ahead of us. So it's like 2 o'clock there in the morning. So he's up 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock hanging out.
2 o'clock a.m.
Did you get any sleep before you came in?
I got some sleep, man, for sure. About 6 hours to be precise.
You're an old man. You get 6 hours, 6 hour nap.
Nice.
Here's to that. You're a real old man now. Well, I'm glad I got you because we talked about something last week, and I told you when you came on the channel we were going to talk about it. Let's bring it up, guys. Hey, side facts. Let me ask you before the Sweden of the speed of the panel tells us properly. How do you say Greta's name? You know that politician bitch that's crazy, little short goblin.
I would
Greta Thunberg.
Man.
Greta Thunberg. Abe, how do you say it?
Greta Thunberg.
Thunberg. How do you say Angel?
Bitch. Not like
that's the correct answer. Correct. So Kerpa's that she's the number one
is Greta Thunberg.
See? So every time I hear it on the fucking, depending on where it's either Thunberg, Thunberg. I'm like, what the fuck is this chick's name? I never know.
Yeah, they're just the anglicized versions, aren't they? Really?
Yeah.
Tell my government to the
Here we go, Kerber.
My name is Greta Thunberg. I'm a citizen of Sweden. If you are watching this video, I have been abducted and taken against my will by Israeli forces.
You want her back, Kerpa? You want to keep her, or you want her back?
Oh no, send her back. Send her somewhere, not here, please.
Yeah, so send her to Palestine and just leave her there.
We don't want her abducted, but we don't want her in Sweden right now.
She's annoying as fuck, yeah. She's so
Yeah.
It's just, it's obvious now that she's just doing this for cloud, nothing else, huh?
Yeah.
Attention. She's not doing this to progress humanity or help, people that are, less fortunate. She's doing this.
They were talking about the fucking, what do you call it, the massacre in Africa, where they kill all the Christians.
Oh, whoa. That goes against the narrative, Kerpa. Time out. You don't want to talk about that. Christians getting killed? No, Christians are the killers. They're not the killees. Are you kidding me? They don't want to talk about that. No, you're exactly right, Kerpa. See, if it doesn't fit this democratic left-wing narrative, you're not going to hear about it. If it's like, some kind of violence, you're definitely not going to hear about that because that's not the narrative we want to push. We want to push, like right now, have you seen that? I don't know, like in America, that we had like this another fucking governor's house or fucking burning. And, first thing is, even though the past 2 times it's happened, it's been some left-wing, influencer or, established left-wing person. The first thing the media came out and jumped to was, it's probably somebody on the right side because they're crazy. Like, why would it be somebody on the right wing? It's because it's in South Carolina, apparently. I guess as South Carolina governor, which she's Republican. I'm like, so why? So let's say it's Republican. Why would a Republican attack another Republican? The only idiots who do that are Democrats who Democrats attack Democrats. You know what I mean? They'll just attack anybody. They don't give a shit who it is. So I'm getting sidetracked. I knew I would. Yo, Benito Vincenzo, let's stop and say what's up to the chat because it is Friday night and I want them to hang out with us too. So Benito Vincenzo, yo, what up? What's going on? Yo. I got Kerpa here. He said he's backstage. You're not backstage, bro. You're here.
I'm here. I'm on the stage now.
Chrissy, what's going on? Chrissy X, everybody, thanks for hanging out with us. We're going to do, what do you want to talk about first?
Vin is my boy. He's always supporting me when I'm streaming. He's always there. So a big shout out to Vin. He's not streaming on YouTube though, but he's streaming on Twitch. He's streaming on Twitch. So
yeah, I hate the difference in I need to be able to start multi-streaming on here. Like, because I got so many people that when they come by here, like Abe, I need to buy Streamlabs and stop BSing about it. He's on Rumble. We got a good community over there. I got people on Twitch that got a good community. I'm sure there's a X community and a Facebook community that we could all, like we're missing out on, that we could be hanging out here and just chilling with us. So it's like, I need to get the damn the streaming going. We need to figure out behind stage sci-facts like how to like get the HTML. I guess Abe said he can put it. He had to make a new one every single stream. But we just need to get the HTML. Give Angel a chance to stream it to his. You know, and just start utilizing. If whoever's paying for $45 a fucking month. I'm DJing over here. I'm adding fucking video files and screenshots and this and that. So I can just come over and add a sound or two over on y'all's thing and just utilize it once a week and, you know, get the max for our money. And then you all can stream to your audiences too as well. Get everybody, you know, a slice of the pie. Because why not? You know, bring everybody in here. So
you definitely do that. Yeah.
You know, we'll look into that when we're not on there. But I keep always talking about it. Just everybody's fucking busy and shit. So I know coming down the pipeline, I want to give everybody a heads up. We got a YouTube and chill that's going to land on a Friday evening. That is going to be Halloween. You guys want to dress up? You don't have to. I mean, we're all men. We look gay as shit if we do that. You know what I mean? But if you guys want to dress up Halloween, so you know, I figure we can all, you know, just give you all a heads up. So if nobody wants to stop by, if y'all are busy, can totally understand. Me and Sci-Fact can do it by us. You know, we went 4 hours just talking to ourselves, getting drunk before. So. We can make it work, but I want to have a good time on Halloween. So if anyone wants to stop by, let's have a good Halloween party.
Yeah,
you know,
and it lands on a Friday, so you can. I think I was mentioning this the other day. Since you know we do YouTube and chill, and then you know I could do stuff after. You know we could just do the normal show here with like costumes on and whatever, and then we could just do a straight up hangout afterwards.
I like
grab some beer and just shoot the shit, man. Because I'm
dressing up's real easy for me.
Going. Yeah.
What are you gonna go ahead?
Yeah,
just change your thumbnail to the what's it called, the Dragon Zord.
Yeah,
there you go. You changed.
That's it.
Are you doing the actual stream on Halloween day or Halloween night?
Same time. I mean, you know, if I do it right now,
fuck that.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not trick or treating. I'm not, you know, a 10-year-old kid. So it's like, you know, this is give the adults something to watch.
Trick or treat, Rockefeller. Oh no!
You know what's funny, Kerpa? Now that I'm, you know, an old fucking man, I try to keep Halloween alive. I always put some kind of like Halloween decoration on my door to let people know, hey, if you want to come get candy, I'm the single. Everybody knows I'm the single fucking dude. I'm the cool guy. Come by, I have candy. Never. I mean, most of the time I live like right now. I got like 4 or 5 couples.
Yeah, maybe because they know you're the weird single guy.
No, it's not that. I got
come and get some candy, kids.
Like children, come to my door.
Oh, he's hiding in the. Hiding in the sewer with the clown suit. He's like, "Hey, do you want to balloon?"
Yeah.
He's like, we all float down here.
So we got like 5 couples, you know, me, 3 or 4 other people that are single. Then you got like 4 people that have kids. So I mean, most of the time, like, they go to other fucking neighborhoods where they have like big fucking neighborhoods. If you know, you don't want to go to an apartment complex. I live in an apartment complex. Who the hell wants to go? Hey, we should go to an apartment complex for trick or treating. Hell no. The first thing you do if you got any kind of transportation is let's go to a big ass fucking mansion neighborhood where they got fucking good decorations. Because you want the fucking Snickers bars, you want the Butterfingers, you know what I mean? You don't want to come to my neighborhood. So the past 10 years, I've bought the mixed bags of candies just hoping somebody come by my house. Put orange lights in it, they never come by. I never get one knock. I'm like, Halloween is not what it used to be because trunk or treat fucked it up. I fucking hate trunk or treat, bro. Fucking hate it.
Listen to me. Whatever you do, don't go to Rockefeller's neighborhood. Okay,
don't come to my neighborhood.
Hey, if you live in the right neighborhoods or whatever, it's like they'll pass out candy to the kids and they'll pass out drinks to the adults. So while they're walking around, you could just like grab drinks and stuff.
Oh shit,
that's fucking awesome.
That's called the Bronx.
It's very Well, I mean, depending on what street you go down, you're either gonna get, you get a shotgun, like shotgun a beer, or somebody's actually gonna shoot you with a shotgun, depending on where you're at.
Hey, Mikey is in the chat. What's up, Mikey?
Yo,
Mikey,
what up? Yo, so while my boy Mikey's here, he'll like to hear this one. Ready? Let's get to our first topic of discussion. Y'all ready for this?
Ready? Y'all ready for this? Dun dun dun.
That's what I thought.
Oh my god.
Mikey Mike.
Dicks.
Now put a smile on your face, want to baby. Let's see. Diddy wants dicks. Boom.
Yeah.
Diddy wants So I'm back over here, I was burning in the middle of something. So apparently Diddy wants to get taken to Fort Dix because it's like PC protective custody, and he wants to make sure his ass, he doesn't want to get fried. So he's asking, you know what? I got a better idea. Let's just go over to the Breakfast Club, bitches, and let's get them to talk about it. How about that?
Oh Lord.
Oh shit.
Like that.
Let's check out this boon of fucking knowledge that this lovely podcast just bestows upon us all the time.
It's the Breakfast Club, bitches. We love that shit. Let's share. I'm behind a second, so just bear with it, brother. I've been drinking. I've been smoking. Where we at? Add the state. You go. This chick, she gonna tell you all about what Diddy wants. You know what Diddy wants.
So Diddy, his team was asked at the sentencing
Asked.
where does he want to be housed for, well, if they have any, preferences of where he wants to be housed for his 4 years. And his team has now answered that. So they submitted a letter to the judge yesterday that asked the judge for Diddy to be put in a low-level security prison, federal prison here in Jersey, called Fort Dix. And the reason why
y'all play too much.
Did she just say call for dicks?
Dicks of all places? Okay, go ahead.
She missed the T in
This
it
is like
completely.
coming to America when they looked at the map and they said they want to go to America, and it was like, where can we find a good lady? And they picked Queens. It was like, this one in the globe. And he looked and he was like, dicks. That's what I want. Fort Dix.
Crazy.
Send me there.
Yeah, you remember that shit, Angel? I need a queen. Where can I find a queen in this world? Spins the globe. Queens. There. We can find us a queen right there. It's the best part of fucking coming to America. Hey, we can find ourselves right there. I don't think that's how it works, brother. Don't go to Queens looking for a queen. No, trust me. Why would they call it Queens? So I figured we all like to talk about that one because, our boy Diddy, nobody's talking about that. That's, again, you know why? Democrat. Remember back in the 20 years ago with Rock the Vote, y'all? Who was leading that charge?
Yep.
So
I love
now,
the South Park skit about it, where he's
Which
doing
one?
like a rap video and he threatens to murder you if you don't vote.
oh yeah, because he was all about, he's half the reason Barack Obama got voted. He got a lot of he was getting a lot of young fucking people into it, and he used his platform for that. Man, it's when you look back on it, he had nefarious fucking reasons. Look at this, Diddy loving retard over here. So I want to keep every week we're gonna try to highlight my boy Diddy and keep an eye on him because nobody's talking about it. They're Democrats. The media's ran by Democrats. No, we're gonna fucking remind everybody in 4 years when he gets out.
It's not that. It's just the judgment that he got. It's like, all right, he got that amount of time. What else is there going to do? What else is really to talk about? I mean, right now the only thing he's really trying to do is save his life because he's getting beat up in the jail. That's why he wants to transfer.
Yeah.
So
But
you know what I mean? You get what you
funny?
deserve, though.
Isn't it funny that the most insidious psychopaths out there, when they finally get caught, they're like, "Oh, I don't want to go to prison. It's going to be too hard for me. Can you send me to a low, you fucking crybabies?
I need PC. I need protective custody. Yeah, you know what? You can be bad as fuck out here in the streets. You know why? Because all the bad motherfuckers are locked up. And when you go to jail, you're no longer going to be the big passive aggressive fucking asshole. You're going to be the small fish in a big fucking pond. And you can be like, holy shit, this is completely different. In the streets, when there was people that only lived in society that were civil, they weren't trying to test you. In jail, they ain't civil, motherfucker. They're going to test you nonstop.
No, I don't know if you guys remember, there's a guy in Norway called Berensen or something like that. He killed a couple of kids at this island, a terrorist attack, and he blew up the one of the government buildings in the central of Oslo. When he got caught, he was sent to a normal prison, and then he complained that the prison was too rough for him, that he wanted to get sent to a more safe place. So now he's actually living in a cabin somewhere in the north of Norway, having his own PlayStation, having his own TV and
Get
room
the
and
fuck
everything.
out of here.
Yeah,
living life on easy mode.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
That's some fucking bullshit.
People
Damn.
can. I mean, that's what we're talking about. Like when people play the system, and it's like to their advantage. So he was probably like, it's like that's crazy as shit. Now he's just like he's living life on easy mode. You're like, wait a minute. And then so many crimes are going through right now in America. Like that poor kid that got, who's seen the one with the poor kid? I guess like little baby got stabbed in his head. The guy broke into the guy's house. It's like a dad. Look, he's doing like an interview with his 2 daughters and like his baby's son. Some guy broke in his house and fucking stabbed a kid in his head. Well, I guess he went to jail for some reason. They're lack on crime, letting the guy out. Fucking cold-blooded murder, killed a baby, and letting the guy. I was like, so dad said it.
Isn't there a country? Isn't it like Denmark? Isn't it like Denmark or something where they have super nice prisons where it's like almost like a resort getaway? It's like,
what are we doing? Lock me up then. If I can't take care of myself and
it's some random country.
Homeless,
the Scandinavian people don't believe in the hard punishment. They're thinking about that. We have to what do you call it? Rehabilitate him.
I told you rehab worked for me. Yeah. Remember I told you that? I said I may or may not have experienced a youth facility when I was a 16-year-old boy for 90 fucking days. Then come home on 90 days worth of fucking house arrest. There was nothing, more demeaning than when Christmas came, having to sit in my buddy came by in his 4-wheeler. I just got a brand new 4-wheeler for Christmas. He's like, you want to ride it? I can't go past my fucking front driveway. I mean, I can do circles in my lawn. That's about it. Thank God I'm out here and I'm able to do that because 3 months ago I was, might have had a shitty fucking time in between DC and Baltimore and Cheltenham, Maryland. It's like that shit worked for me though. I was young enough to understand, for it to kick in.
Yeah.
But when you get older, it's like,
yeah, Chris, it's fucking insane.
It's which is, I'm sorry, Chris, I'm neglecting the chat over here.
It's funny. It kind of goes 2 different ways. There's people who are like, they'll take it like you did and just be like, okay, wait, I don't ever want to do this again. That sucks. And then there's other people, even like, if it hits you in like your maybe mid-20s or whatever, something terrible happens and you realize like, oh, you know what? I get free food, room, and bed. Then you get stuck in the system and you're like, it's actually kind of better in there. So they come out and immediately steal something again, get thrown back in.
Yep.
And they're like, I just know this life. It's easier. I don't got to do shit. I just got to follow the rules. Like,
It's a job, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It
gives
me bought and paid for it. Yeah.
What does jobs do, Cyfax? Again, my stepmother used to, my stepmother raised me. She always had religion. She didn't force upon us, but she always had things was like, travel light in life. Take only what you need. Someone to love you, someone to love, food, water, shelter. Right? Well, if you give me food, water, and shelter, I can love myself, in the cell every night. I don't got to do anything to do it. It's just fucking easy mode. Well, you got to go commit a crime first, Rock. What kind of crime? Well, the worst of crime, the longer you can do it for. Oh, yeah, shit.
The worst that you either get away with the crime and then you get the cool shit that you try to steal anyways, or you get caught and you go to where you want to go. I mean, it's literally nothing but a win-win for who's ever doing that shit.
Yeah.
It's
like, wow, I can't believe that worked. But it's like, I don't know where I'm going to put this 75-inch TV when I don't have a home.
I was trying to figure out where we're starting tonight and like what I wanted to start with. I got an idea. It's been a while. Well, I got an idea where we start with. Let's rouse some motherfuckers. First, what I want to do, Cyfax? I'm making a nice
first
job,
you steal the content, then you re-upload it, and now it's yours.
Real nice. Rob that motherfucker blind. You know what I'm saying? No.
Yeah. First we get the jobs, and we work 40 hours a week, right? And then you know what's crazy? They'll pay us.
Yeah,
give us those paychecks, and then just over time, all of a sudden you become management, and then you get bigger paychecks. See, and then you're actually taking their money.
How would you do that?
Then after 20 years, we walk out there like nothing happened. Motherfucker, that's called a job.
Yeah. We want to talk about, since we're talking about worthless fucking people, I didn't know where we were starting tonight. Yep, my bad.
Talking about worthless people and homeless.
You could have just stopped right there. Yeah, Rockefeller, and just ended.
Me.
I sent you a link. I'll send you a link to the chat if you can open it. It's a bit from Ori Matty. Just a 1 minute long bit.
YouTube short. Hold up. Let me back it up because I hate fucking shorts because they never pop up the damn Stop. It doesn't show me the bar for some reason. Like the stop and start bar.
The bar.
Yeah. Like to stop and start it. It just starts playing all of a sudden. I can pause it, but it doesn't show me like how to back it up or nothing. The bar to back it up.
Yeah, it doesn't back up. You have to refresh it.
I don't know, but it's my bad. I'm trying to get it. There we go.
If you hover around the bottom, the little red bar should show up there, and then you can
Oh,
control it like that.
I can barely see that.
Listen to this.
Yeah.
Make sure the volume's turned up.
You ever look at a homeless person and think to yourself, must be nice, you know,
No.
just to be like, fuck it. Because if you're like a working class asshole like us, life keeps fucking me up my ass. Every year I gotta make more room in my asshole for the government to fit another one in there. Inflation, rent, price of gas, what's happening in Gaza. And then you look at the homeless dudes just chilling with the boys. You see some pretty lady go by, you already know you're not gonna fuck her. Might as well pull your dick out. She runs, you laugh, get high fives from the boys. What's gonna happen? You're gonna call the police? What are you gonna do now? Take me in and give me a bed?
Exactly. That's a fucking great. That's great. That's
Yep.
exactly right. Because
Pretty on point.
so again, you know, I mean, I'm not against helping people. I being an electrical worker, construction worker all my life, I've always packed my own lunches, you know, and break snacks. Most of the time, I don't eat them. You can see how fucking big I am. I don't eat that very much. On the ride home in Durham, I used to stop there all the time. If I see people homeless, it would suck to be homeless, man. If I can offer them crackers, my ham and cheese sandwich, a Capri Sun or a Gatorade, fucking bottle of water on a hot day, a fucking, you know, $2 to get my fucking coffee on a cold day, it would suck to be fucking homeless. You know, it would suck. Everybody should help out everybody if they fucking can.
Dude,
Yeah.
and then the ones out here in California, like up in San Francisco, whatever. That's why a lot of them flock to San Francisco. Actually, is because they give out so much like free government money to them. I think it's like $900 a month that they just get just to be homeless. So they're like, why the fuck would I do? Why would I go get a job? I'll just go, and they use their money for obviously drugs and alcohol or whatever, and then they just all kick it together and fuck off with whatever money they have. They just buy a bunch of cheap shit like crack. Like crack is cheap as fuck. It's like,
you know, it's funny.
There you go.
They're talking about, you know, now we have no illegal immigrants. Side facts. Who's going to do all these crazy jobs nobody wants? How about you forego a couple of regulations like day one piss test and go hire some people off the fucking street? They might smell like shit, but give them a job, give them some fucking money, and who knows? Maybe in 2 months they won't smell like shit. Your streets might start looking cleaner. Yeah. You know, I'm not asking you to give them a fucking keys to the pharmacy and be like,
well,
hey,
that's the problem
sell the
is
pills to the neighborhood. Not a good idea. They may, you know, you might be like, well, come tomorrow. Where all the fucking medication go? Don't do that. You know what I mean?
That's the problem.
So,
like even out here in LA, like they built this huge ass fucking high rise kind of like apartment building setup for homeless people essentially. And then they couldn't like fill it up because none of them wanted to go live in an actual spot. They actually preferred their lifestyle on the streets. They were like, nah, I don't want to do that. So it's a lot of it is by choice. It's weird.
I heard they had less room in that place. From what I heard, they built like, I think it was like a $5 million apartment building where it had like a whole bunch of new equipment, new stuff. But then the thing is, it's not long-term living. It's like short-term living. They're only able to live there for like, I think like up to 6 months or a year, and then they have to leave. But the thing that's crazy, they only have like maybe 200 apartments or something like that in that building. Like, it's not even enough to take care of even a quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think they even filled it up though. Like,
but even housing,
people.
Like, you know, housing right now, all I see is these fucking apartments being built, apartment being built. I don't see townhouses being built. I live on 85, you know, Atlanta.
Over here, they're actually building special accommodation for all of the illegal immigrants we've got now. But they won't do anything for the homeless. Nothing at all.
Dude, when you
consider so many of them are veterans as well, they're people who served this country, and they end up on the streets with nothing.
like when you guys think of Beverly Hills, right? Because most of you guys, other than Angel, probably haven't been to California, right? So it's like when you think of Beverly Hills, you think mansions, you think big, nice areas and whatever. And don't get me wrong, there's a spot in Beverly Hills full of that, but the rest of it is all like apartments and shit like that, which is kind of weird because I've been delivering to one that's like this huge, massive new apartment they're building, and I'm like, every time it says that I'm delivering to Beverly Hills, I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be a nice mansion or something. It's like, nah, it's
fucking beautiful ghetto hotel.
It's just like it's just a row of like
they exist there too.
80 different fucking apartments, like all lined up next to each other. That they're gonna pay outrageous amounts of money to live in like some of the worst traffic you could imagine. It's just I don't get it. I couldn't live there, man.
This pizza's going to Beverly Hills side facts. I'm gonna make so much money. It's like this looks like a crack.
They're like, oh no, Beverly Hills is gonna become like the new Section 8. Watch. They'll be like, there you go. You got Section 8 in Beverly Hills. Here you go.
Well, while we're talking about some fucked up states and some fucked up shit going on, let's bring back an old favorite of the channel. You guys know him. You love him. It's our boy William Kelly.
Just before you play that though, Rock.
I will. I'm not playing it yet. I'm bringing him up.
A friend of mine, he bought some bacon sandwiches for someone that was homeless, right? He said, there you go, mate. I got you a meal. Do you know what the cheeky cunt had the nerve to say?
Is this pork?
He didn't want it.
Oh,
he said, no thanks, I'm vegan.
Oh, vegan.
Beggars can't be choosers, and you're on the streets begging.
Well, I'm from DC, the nation's capital, and I remember coming home from driving home from an electrical job one day, and this chick, she was home, and she was like, anything will help, even food. And I had some crackers left, right? I had some fucking cheese crackers with peanut butter inside. I said, I got crackers, maybe you want to use? What's your fucking crackers?
Like last I checked, that was food, bitch. Like what the fuck?
Yeah. Said, anything helps. I mean, I thought you were home. I mean, I literally just put my last $20 in the tank because I don't get paid till tomorrow on fucking Tuesday. I'm like, whatever, my bad. I shouldn't have read your sign and felt sorry and asked you to help. What's your fucking
dude, I stopped doing that shit years ago, man. Like my brother used to, a good friend of mine used to work down in actual LA and whatever, but he would take the subway to get there. And he would bring it, like he'd ride his bike all the way to get out, and then he would have to walk to his building, which was like 2 blocks away. And he made this comment that's always stuck with me, and I thought it was funny because it's probably true. He's like, if I gave 1 quarter to every single fucking homeless person by the time I made it to the building that I work at, I wouldn't get paid that day. Like that's how many fucking homeless people he would run into that were begging for change on the way there. And I was like, it's probably pretty accurate,
What cities?
Obviously, it's that was when he lived out here in LA, or he lived out here in LA County, but he would go down to downtown LA to work. But the amount of people he would see from the subway to a building that was maybe less than 2 blocks away.
See, I'm not from there. Is it San Diego or San Francisco the one that's really bad? The people that do the fucking videos. San Diego?
San Francisco.
San Francisco? Okay, I'm like, I don't know which one. I know
there's parts of San Diego that are bad, just like anywhere else kind of deal. But
people walk through just a whole bunch of homeless. 30 people on every fucking corner.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know what San Diego's Skid Row is, but basically every big town has their version of kind of Skid Row. It's like, here's where all the homeless go. Like everyone has it, but yeah, Skid Row is really fucking bad. Like there's straight up like cardboard cities and shit near it.
While we're talking about fucked up cities, you guys want to check in on Chicago with our boy reporter William J. Kelly down here in the bottom right?
Let's go.
Y'all know he's a fan favorite of the film of this channel. If you hang out here and you hung out with him before, Chrissy, sit back, relax, catch a contact because this guy right here is fucking awesome. Let me introduce you to reporter William J. Kelly. He's gonna ask our boy Brandon Johnson, mayor.
He looks ready. He looks ready for battle right there too, man. Look at
he's pitting side facts. Wait to hear the question he asked.
You just size him up like, what's going on? What's going on, dog? What's up?
This is a serious question, and he knows
like you're not ready.
And he knows he's gonna not only ask a serious question to my mayor, he's gonna ask it directly.
He's gonna ask like five of them too, and just beat him down.
Circle questions around and somehow bring it back right to you. Right? Let's go.
If that had been your wife, Stacey, would you want ICE to deport her to deport that illegal alien? Yes or no? Answer the question as a man. Not as mayor, but as a man.
You must see this entire exchange with a furious reporter, William J. Kelly, and Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson.
Over the last week, I've literally interacted with over 300,000 plus real Chicagoans who say that
It is hate speech for you to evoke the
Hate
Civil War,
speech.
to evoke bringing back the Confederacy, to say that law enforcement is a sickness when you yourself have over 150 sworn police officers on your detail. What do you say to these people, and will you ask your 150 sworn police officer CPD detail to stand down if you and your wife Stacy are ever attacked, shot at, or rammed with a protester vehicle?
So that's not even the question. So that's one question, right? He gets a follow-up. Don't worry. This guy's gonna try to flake, flail, not give a good answer, belittle my man, and he's gonna fuck around and meet the wrong person because my boy William J. Kelly's gonna hit him back.
First of all, I'm sorry to hear that your numbers of interactions have gone down. To only
Bad answer.
300,000.
Bad answer.
300,000 is.
Personally,
yeah, sorry to hear his number went down to
300,000.
You only met
300K,
300,000 in person?
Higher than yours, by the way. By the way, check out your comments.
Chrissy, is this real? Yes. This is one of our governors. Or is he a mayor? He's a mayor.
Mayor of Chicago.
It's important to be able to make sure that to the people that you're talking to, though you're talking to less and less people every week, is that they know the truth. Here's what I've said.
Listen to who he's talking to.
That the addiction on jails and incarceration and the addiction of militarism.
The fuck is he talking about?
It is an evil. Dr. King made that very clear.
Really?
He did. And
Dr. King.
I believe it's incumbent upon us to make sure that the real Chicagoans or the real people of America,
look at his face.
Instead of sending billions of dollars overseas, we should be spending it on the people right here in the city of Chicago.
Well, the real Chicagoans that I talk
Here we go,
to, that I
Zybax.
communicate with, mostly black and brown, actually, tell me
That's
that
right.
you don't seem to know the difference between illegal aliens and real Chicago citizens. They feel that you are siding with the illegal aliens over them in their communities.
Because he is.
Sadly,
What's the question, Zybax? What's the question? I love how he's always got this sits and saying, all right, look, we need the question.
man, when William J. Kelly's speaking where we're going, we don't need questions. All right.
We don't need questions. You let him, he's got a preface, he's got a setup, he's got
let the man cook.
You let him fucking cook. You back up. This is William J. Kelly, asshole, and you're just you're an assistant to the pimp up here. You shut the hell up and let him cook. All right. This is my boy. He's cooking right now.
Yeah, let's get to the question. The real question is simply this. I don't know how to make it any more direct. An illegal alien from Nicaragua grabbed a woman on the north side last week, bashed her head into the sidewalk, knocked her unconscious, and raped her. If that had been your wife, Stacy, would you want ICE to deport her, to deport that illegal alien? Yes or no? Answer the question as a man, not as mayor, but as a man. Would
I mean, to be fair, if that guy's wife was raped, he might try to get his own wife deported. Be like, I don't want none of that no more.
Nobody takes that man
Jesus.
seriously at all, dude. Like in
Nobody does.
Chicago,
Dude,
he has a
I'm
5%
frozen right now. I
rating.
can't do anything. Can y'all hear me?
How is he
I'm
just
frozen.
as bad? He's like just as bad as fucking Beetlejuice was.
Can you guys hear me? I'm frozen.
What was her name?
Yeah, we hear you. He has a 5% rating though, like a 5% approval rating.
Yeah, we can hear you, Rock, but
Okay,
Abe,
that's
take
crazy.
over.
I'm about to, Abe, take over. I'm about to come back.
All right, cool. See,
he's
some of
so
the
full of shit,
issues that the mayor brought up are legitimate issues. But what have they got to do with his personal incompetence?
He don't bring up no real issues. He says the same. I mean, I watch a lot of political satire, a lot of these things. He says the same thing over and over. He's basically,
I mean, a lot of
doing, and if I don't know if you know this, the Chicago is pretty much in deficit. The whole city is in a deficit. They cannot pay the teachers. The teachers are owed $700 and something million. They cannot pay the teachers. The public transportation is about to almost shut down. It's to the point that they can't even run it 24 hours. They're talking about it will only be ran from 5 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock at night. So this is how bad Chicago is getting. But yet what he's doing is trying to blame Trump for not sending over the money in regards to, I forgot what type of funding they were supposed to get. But this is what he's mad about, because he wants to use that funding to be able to plug up all these other deficits that he has in the city. So since Trump isn't playing nice with him, he's just going to call out Trump all day, and he just looks ridiculous. The more and more he keeps talking, the more and more he looks stupid.
Any of these Democrat ran areas in general, they always look ridiculous. Like, so that guy's begging for money, and Trump's like, "Fuck you! You're not playing by the rules. You're not getting it." The other one that I find almost just as funny is Newsom lately. How he's just sitting there like. Every post that I see him, he's always like, California is the 4th highest economy ever, whatever. And then he comes out and it complains that the federal government isn't giving him any money. It's like, but aren't you the 4th biggest economy? Why do you need the money, man? Aren't you doing so good? No, because he started with like, I think it was 100 billion surplus, and now he's in like a 70 billion deficit. So yeah, you're doing a great job there with your 4th largest economy and living out here. I mean, I can tell you, that shit doesn't add up, dude. Just because there's a couple companies that are doing really well doesn't mean that the rest of your whole fucking state is. It's all
we're going to hear
bullshit.
the New York mayor. He's going to be complaining like that real soon too, because Trump is going to cut the funding to New York, and he's going to be pissed because he thinks that all that money that is going to be coming in, and then plus he thinks that he's going to change taxes and do all these things. He doesn't have no power to do a majority of the things that he's talking about, but yet these
most of them
idiots out here are going to vote him in, and they're going to be so pissed that they're not going to get anything that they're thinking that they're going to get. So I'm just going to kick back and laugh, dude. All I'm going to do is just take advantage of the system. I'm just being real with you. You know what I'm saying?
Grab the popcorn and enjoy the fire.
I'm just going to enjoy it and take advantage of the system.
Just act like it's a backyard bonfire, dude.
You want to give shit away for free? I'm going to take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to sit here and say no. Oh, well.
Places like New York and Chicago used to be some of the most prosperous cities in the world.
Yes. And now
look how far they've fallen. Yeah.
It's going to be a joke out here.
It's a fucking tragedy, man.
Bad, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? People need to, fall in order for them to learn. Like, hey, you need to pay attention to who you're voting for. You need to go do some background checks. You need to stop looking
the problem
at
is
the shiny suits like Puffy had.
When they fall, they always had somebody to pick them back up. They never learned how to pick themselves back up. They never learned that lesson you learn when you're like 5 and you fall off a bike. They were like, "Mommy, help me," and that's how those fuckers live, dude. They've never had to pick themselves up, so they're always waiting for somebody else to do it. Oh, it's always somebody else's fault. No, it's like, dude, you got yourself into this mess. Get yourself out of it. Of course they won't.
Well, maybe if they didn't take the science of Lego in college as a major, you know what I'm saying, they'll be out there doing something more prosperous. But some of these majors that they picked up is ridiculous as well. The science of breathing, the you know what I'm saying, like they just picked majors as
underwater basket weaving 101. You know,
like, and then they're
always doctorate in David Beckham.
I need the $20 an hour at Jack in the Box. Oh wow!
You know what's funny? You know what? Hey, motherfucker, do need $20 an hour at Jack in the Box. You know, if you're solo,
dude,
like
they
me,
do.
Single. I mean, you know what? Let me put it like this: I'm a single person. I live by myself. I've looked for cheap places, and you know, again, unless it's Section 8, which I can't get because I'm not under Section 8, $1,200 a month, $300 a fucking week. $1,200 a month is $300 a fucking week, and that's just opening the door. That's not turning the fucking power on. That's not putting any fucking heat in here. Any fucking any electricity, any fucking internet. $1,200 a week.
Is it like I don't know how it is in other states, but I know here in California, like even to apply for an apartment building, you have to be making 3 times whatever your rent is just to be able to get in.
Well, not here on the East Coast. I mean, where I'm at.
Yeah, if the apartment building's $1,600 for a 1-bedroom, which a lot of them are, I mean that might be, you might be lucky with that. That means you need to get $4,800 a month. That means you need to be making close to $65,000, $70,000 a year, or like somewhere around there, just for a single 1-bedroom apartment, just to qualify.
Cost of living destroys shit.
That's insane.
Cost of living has destroyed everything, man.
That's
that's not even. I'm not joking about that. That's 100% true.
I remember I applied for Section 8 in Long Beach when I was living out there, and they said that I made too much money for a single male to get Section 8, and I made less than $60,000, mind you. And they were like, "Oh, no, you don't qualify." I was like, "For real?" Like, what the fuck
the only reason I get by out here pretty well is because, well, I don't know, my living situation is a little fucking weird and different. And you know, I'll say this: it's not technically, you're not supposed to be doing it,
but having roommates helps. You know, like having roommates.
Roommates helps, but also when like you're I've said my situation before. It's whatever, but it's
where I live,
it's super cheap.
In Carolina, I have like 3 aunts that live here with me. 2 of them are technically my aunts. One is my aunt's friend. She's done her whole life. She's owned a house. The 2 aunts have lived with her, right? Their entire life. She's cool. As far as I'm concerned, she's my aunt. I've known her my entire life. We've always gone to her for Thanksgiving, for Christmas. She's not my blood relative, nothing like that. Well, she's getting older now, you know, like, and my 2 aunts are actually getting up and moving. Now my grandma died in New York. They're moving back to New York City and buying a house. I'm like, what about my Aunt Marcia? Like, oh, she'll be fine. She got a house. I'm like, she's getting older though. She can't take care of that shit by her fucking self. I'm like, you know, the goal was to stick together.
Hey, old Sergeant. What's going on?
You know, so it's kind of fucked up when people like live together and they have like these, you know, they tie their living statuses together. It's good, but in the long run, you got to look for longevity. What's going to happen? Because come up with a plan. Whoever, no matter who you are, come up with a fucking plan for not only entering but exiting too. Because there's nothing worse than having a big ass. She's got a huge ass fucking house now. She's like, "What are we gonna? I'll come over there. I guess I'll have to help you store all this shit in the storage unit because now you're gonna try to downsize. You're not gonna have room for all this shit. You know, you got this big ass fucking house that you know." Even me with like all these fucking stuff right here. I got a 1-bedroom stuff. I never think of getting more than like a 1-bedroom. Even if I was to buy a house one day, what if I was to downgrade and get a smaller fucking house? You know, I would never think about getting something a lot because always just thinking for the future and just, I don't know, maybe that's just me. I'm just trying to get just enough, never too much, you know? Even this.
Yeah. That's why I left to New York because I couldn't afford Cali at all anymore. Like I was literally sleeping in a room paying almost like $2,000 a month just for a room. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking insane. That should be a solar place.
Almost just for a month. You know what I'm saying? Like I was paying at least $1,600 a month just for a small room. And I had to share a bathroom. I had to share a shower. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like anything was my own. That's why I moved back to New York. I was like, fuck this shit. As much as I'm paying rent
I found a place for $750 a month. It was split with 3 other people, but it was Lakeview Terrace. So it's like technically they would consider it like horse property. So obviously it has to be big enough to have a horse on the property. And so like the backyard was pretty big and all that, but it was $750 a month. There was 2 bathrooms, but the only reason we got it that cheap is because the girl who lived there, her parents were looking to sell the house in the next 3 to 5 years. Yeah. So they were like, you can just pay basically whatever the mortgage was for the month and just split it between however many roommates you can find. Well, she filled up all the rooms. So we had a pretty nice house for cheap for a couple of years. But I mean, unless you find something like that, you're pretty screwed.
Yeah, but that's why I moved back to New York. I mean, at least out here in New York, they have rent control. And I'm not saying that the rent control is perfect, but it slows down. The rent's
too damn high.
Yeah. It slows down the progress. Like, I'm going to be blunt with you. Yeah. Like, where I stay at now is my childhood apartment where I grew up at. You know, this apartment was made back in 1978. So, awesome. You know what I'm saying? Since the rent control happened back in like the 80s or something like that, honestly, right now in 2025, I'm paying $900 a month right now in New York for rent for a 2-bedroom apartment.
That's fucking great.
That's unheard really of in New York.
That's unheard of, bro.
And if I wanted to, I could rent out one of the rooms. I could rent out one of the rooms, charge somebody $500.
You keep that room,
and I could still be able to, you know what I'm saying, survive on my own and save up money. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I moved, just for a better advantage. You know what I'm saying? Some people need those advantages. And I thank God that we still have this apartment within us. You know what I'm saying? Because if we didn't, shit, I would have been in Cali right now struggling, dude. Like,
yeah. And so you got it because your family is basically, what do they call it, like grandfathered in, or does your mom own it or whatever? Or,
no, like we've been grandfathered in. Like I said, we've been here since the apartment.
It's like shit. We got to keep this. No, there's no way you can get something better than this for that price.
Yeah, you can. Like, there's people in this building right now, they're paying at least $2,000 and up, at least for the 2 bedrooms that they have up in here.
For basically the same shit.
Yeah, the same shit that I have. And I'm telling you, the landlord, he really wants to get us the fuck out of here because he wants to take this apartment.
Yeah, because when you get new people, then you can. Yeah, if it's like the same generational thing, right? Then they have to honor the original price, right?
Yep. Yeah. So as long as my name is on the lease, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could always transfer this over. Like, God forbid, you know, I pass on. I could leave this to my nieces, my nephews. You know what I'm saying? Where they could come in and just pay $1,000 or less for a 2-bedroom.
And the way it's going, you need to do something like that because it'll be fucking $18,000 a month by the time they get older. You'd be like, that's ridiculous, Rock. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? Money's just fucking, So and that's why Trump doing the Doge thing was a good thing. To try to make money instead of exceeding, bring it back down to what it's worth. I want to buy an action figure for $10. I don't want to go in there and buy an action figure. Every action figure is $20 minimum. Actually, most of them are $30. What the fuck? I mean, these little action figures are $30? Yeah, because that's what everything costs. Like, holy shit. Nah, fuck that. Bring it back down to $10 so I can just, I can get a dub out at the fucking ATM, buy an action figure, put 5 in the tank, get 2.5 gallons instead of fucking 1, and then keep $5 for maybe a burger on the ride home. If money ain't doing that, if you're spending if you're pulling $20 out to get lunch.
Well, I remember it doesn't even feel like it was that long ago where it's like, if you had $20 on a Saturday or Sunday, that's all you had left. You're like, I can still go do something today. Now, if I go out at all, I'm like, I got to pull out $100. I need $100 just to get through this day if I'm going to go out somewhere. It just in general, it was like, okay, I want to hit this bar and maybe grab some food. And I'll be, off the appetizers, it'll be like, I'm going to grab appetizers and the cheapest beer and the cheapest drinks or something. And I'll still blow through that $100 real easy.
The first thing you think about in Cali when you're about to travel anywhere is the distance. How much gas is this going to cost me? Because you already know what the gallons out there is like 5 of the gallon average or 4 gallon average. So the first thing
where I'm at is 420 right now.
That's crazy. Yeah. Like I think it's 280 right now, 279.
Yeah, where I'm at right now.
I use that up down act or uptown. What is that? Upside.
Where it finds the cheapest thing. If you go out of your way,
and then it gives you money back.
It gives you money back going there.
Yeah, upside.
My brother,
it'll give you like 15 cents back a gallon, and so I've been using that
every time. I've been with my brother. He's like, you should do it, Rock. It's really good. We'd be driving 20 miles of the way. I'm like, where the fuck are we at? We'll be in some gas stations I've never even seen sometimes. I'm like,
mine are all over the place. The one that I use is literally around the corner from me, and it's always that one's already the cheapest gas station around me, and then that makes it even cheaper. So I'm like, fuck yeah, it just works for me.
I just want to quickly address this one.
Yep.
So in the UK, right, a Freddo bar is like a little frog-shaped chocolate bar made by Cadbury's. It used to cost 5 pence. Right.
I've always heard
we've used the
pence
cost
and pound. What is the difference in those? Is a
well,
pence,
a pence is the equivalent of like a cent. Yeah.
Oh,
and then a pound would be the equivalent of $1, and then you just factor in the exchange rates.
So 5 cents. Okay, that makes more sense when you say that. Okay.
Yeah. And we use the cost of Freddos as a measure of how well the economy is doing.
It's like, man, that's going to be like 50 Freddos, man. That's like 50 Freddos right now.
A Freddo now is like 50p.
So you can get like one
cost.
It's 10 times
5 pence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't even get one Freddo.
No.
It would take numerous.
You could maybe get a fraction of a
Every
Freddo.
time I'm hearing this word Fredo, I'm just thinking of the Godfather, and I'm thinking of an idiot coin in some way. So
that's Fredo, not Freddos.
I know, but I'm just what I'm thinking of when I'm hearing that. I understand what what y'all saying, but that's the first thing that pops in my head when I'm hearing this terminology. But sorry, go right ahead. I apologize.
I'm about it.
A pound. Shit.
Christy says they're a pound over there.
That's fucking insane. See the inflation? Since COVID,
Scotland's getting fucked on their Freddos over there.
The amount of inflation since COVID is fucking it's skyrocketed.
It's ridiculous.
It was like it'll come back down. I was like, no, it doesn't work that way. Once it hits a certain threshold, and suppliers know that the people will pay this, it's not like, you know what? Let's give them a little bit of leeway and bring back down. It doesn't work that way. We're gonna stay right here the entire fucking time.
You know what started it though, Rock? To be honest with you, the toilet paper. When you started seeing idiots out there selling out toilet paper for no damn reason because of COVID, thinking they're going to have mad diarrhea.
Yep.
That's when people knew we got them.
Yep.
We got them.
Something simple as fuck, and they were stocking up on it. They thought it was like
they were spending like $200 on toilet paper for no damn reason. And if I was a person that supplied or some shit, I would have been like, yeah, we got some suckers right now. Then the mask came out. Then you started making all those colorful masks. Everybody was buying the mask. COVID
1 hour
with the people.
We at the 1 hour mark, Angel, and I'm glad you're talking about some shit and wiping your ass with some toilet paper. Because guess what?
No, not me. Why are you coming for me?
Rock, Batman Begins.
No, this isn't Batman Begins. This is
I mean,
The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight. Christian Bale. This is not shit. This is probably one of the greatest films there is.
I was happy when they got rid of her because she was a bad actress.
And she's not particularly like that pretty.
Attractive, yeah.
No side effects, no.
Fredos for penos again. No, don't say that.
Oh God, here you go.
You're gonna get hit for this shitty song.
I know.
So we get hit all the time, though. Who cares?
Yeah, the only ones that are annoying is when it blocks my stuff. Like,
yeah, well,
when it gets
Taylor
copyright, no problem. But it's like when I get,
I made a short the other day with a new Taylor Swift song. Every time I put a Taylor Swift song, you've been blocked in some countries. I'm like, who the fuck hates Taylor Swift that much? Russia's one of them. They fucking hate Taylor Swift. You use certain song. This song gets blocked in certain countries.
Dragon Master.
Oh,
Dragon
we got a
Master
boy in the
Zero.
chat.
What up, Dragon Master?
Dragon Master. That's not Dragon Master. I'm sorry.
What up?
Dragon Master. What's going on, bro? Yes. Let's talk about some Peacemaker.
Yeah, Swastika dance. It's like people are like, "Oh yeah, it's probably not that." It's like imagine he did 6 episodes leading up to all that shit, and basically 7 episodes of this series about a fucking world that he basically just throws away, and you don't think that he didn't think that one out? Like he's that petty.
Kurt, have you seen it? Has everybody on here seen it? It's Peacemaker.
I haven't seen the final episode yet.
You haven't seen the final episode? Okay, so I don't want to talk. We'll try not to spoil the final episode. We'll just talk about
there's nothing to spoil.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
know, but if they haven't seen it, you know what I mean? Give them, let them fucking do what they want. But
save them the torture, dude.
Yeah, it's fine. I know what happens in Lord of the Rings, and I'll happily watch that a million times. You know.
So here's my thing: is I want to talk more or less about what didn't happen. What if I was a fan of this season?
The word you're looking for is anything.
Well, you know me, Sci-Fi. I'm all like, I was kind of like into this. I was kind of a fan. There were some things I liked in it, and by the end episode, I was like, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. Probably get this. If not, get this. I'll definitely get a foreshadow for this.
Poor summer child.
I didn't get fucking shit, bro. I'm like, let's start out. Let's start out right quick. Okay, so the alien with the cats. Remember the fucking alien that kept walking in and dumping the cats in the fucking an incinerator?
Nothing.
What, you was trying to figure out who they were or something?
Well, I figured maybe be like Dexstar, like some kind of like eventually be like, you know, them trying to cook Dexstar from like the Red Guardians.
I'm curious,
that's the next fucking film or something like that. Or
why didn't the Argus or the not the Argus people, whatever that new, it's basically Argus. It's Argus and Lex Luthor Corp. So the only people that know about that creature is Hardcore. Hardcore is the only one that's seen that thing before, and it's because Peacemaker told her. Actually, I don't even know if he told her because she didn't go.
Vigilante saw it too. Vigilante saw it too.
Okay, yeah, when they crossed over, they saw it, but he's not part of the team that was investigating all this stuff. So she's the only one. So unless she warned them, that's one thing. But why wouldn't their first response be shoot the fucking thing and go into his door while it's open? Let's check out his door. Other than you see what that creature is, and obviously it likes to incinerate rats. Like, other than that, you'd be like, well, maybe the rest of the world is okay. Like, why not check it out? It's the one door that constantly opens. You know it opens. You're going around checking everything else. Like, shoot it or capture it.
Or just run behind him real quick. He's like, hey. And he's like, not acknowledging you. Well, let's just walk behind him and see if I can just throw something in the door and keep it open. Hey, he didn't shut it behind him. He didn't slam the door.
It's kind of weird that they're willing to go into all these other places armed and ready to take anything on. But this thing that constantly goes in there that they know is on like a constant schedule, it's like, why not check that one out? That's the one door that you definitely know opens.
So they eventually open. Abe, you've seen it in the trailer, so this is a spoiler. It's not, but if you've watched the trailer to Peacemaker, there's like this
obviously they open the doors.
they open doors to all these different universes, right? Into the alien technology. There's like 99 of them in there. One of them is like door 22. They open up. It's like a Candyland world, right? Well, it's not really. It's not like oh, it's all magical. It's like the little fucking things come out and try to eat them. If you look at little things,
they were called imps. That's all it said.
Is that what it said? Okay, you're watching captions on. I should have put captions on and see what it said.
Captions on. They're
I should have put captions on because now my question is: in Suicide Squad, I asked Derek Anderson. I was like, "Are those the same fucking things?" In Suicide Squad, nah, they're not. Rock. We looked it up. They're not. That's a missed opportunity. Why wouldn't you tie that back to the damn movie that you wrote, James Gunn?
What, Starro? Like with all this, with all the little star, with the star, like the little starfish.
The King Shark be like, friends, and he's running back and forth in the aquarium. And they're fucking chasing back and forth. They look exactly like those creatures. Why don't you make those like the same
those
creatures?
Those ones are in the water. Those ones are in the water. I mean, you could still like you could claim they're from the same planet. Just those ones are in the water. The imp things are on land.
Yeah, he doesn't think about it. He uses the same trope as a writing technique, but doesn't think about, hey, wait, didn't I already use this trope earlier? Maybe I should.
Dude, he had like 3 jokes that he used. He had like 3 jokes that he used for 8 fucking episodes, and he just repeated this. Like he'd repeated the same like joke over and over. The vigilante knowing or thinking he knows shit. Literally, all 8 episodes had something in there with that. What was the other shitty, stupid one? Economos being all fucking weird and awkward. That was a weird one. There was one fucking more that was really annoying. It was Tim Meadows, and I usually like Tim Meadows. Like Tim Meadows, like ladies man is like, hey man, can I buy you a 5th sandwich or whatever? He's like, come on, dude, that shit is hilarious.
He was pretty good.
He was terrible, man.
Yeah, I mean, like
Rock, God bless you. You're such an optimist when it comes to this show. Like
that's all it was, like again, when we talk about the upcoming what was it? The Green Lantern show. I don't know why X kicked me out again, but I had a whole bunch of shit ready. Green Lantern's coming up. And when Green Lantern comes up, I'm so optimistic of what Green Lantern could be, what it should be.
Did you
if it was in my hands, what I could make it?
Around?
Oh no, you got rumor. No, what is it? Let's hear
the rumor is they're going to be exploring what the Salvation Planet is. They're going to be checking it out.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's why it's all connected. Lord. They're going to be exploring that. And apparently the Salvation Planet, according to the comics, is ruled by a guy named Desaad, if I remember right. And I can't remember which character that is.
That's one of Darkseid's fucking main
it's like one of his like lower rank guys.
Colonel, Desaad. Yeah, he's
or something.
He was actually in Zack Snyder's. If you watch Zack Snyder's Justice League, he's the one guy that got like the silver head. He goes, "Dark." He the one that walks with Darkseid and tells him that's Desaad.
So that's apparent. That's the rumor going around. They're gonna obviously it looks like they're starting here on Earth because there's roads and stuff, and then they're gonna find out. They're probably gonna learn. Oh, there's a prison planet. Oh, we're Green Lanterns. We got to go check up on this. And then the obvious other implication with the prison planet in general is that Superman and Lex are going to get thrown into there, and because when you're on that planet, Superman's going to lose his powers because it's not going to be a yellow sun, and then they're going to have to find a way out of there. They're going to be the first ones to break out of the unbreakable planet and find their way back. That's going to be Man of Tomorrow.
Shout out to you when you said that last night when we were on The Office. I mean, in the nightcap, and you're like, dude, he's going to go into that universe. There's going to be no yellow sun there. I was like, Sci-Fax, you fucking nailed it. You nailed it. That'll debuff him. Yeah,
and casual reviewer. That was before the.
Oh, was it Angel? Okay.
Yeah,
it might have been Angel. But I mean, I said it when we were all talking.
We were talking about it.
I was like, you fucking nailed it because I'm like, they're gonna, because that's what it always is like when it comes to these movies like that. It's not comic books. We need to nerf Superman instead of doing what I said. We should nerf Superman so that way Lex Luthor had a chance and somebody else had a chance. Instead of doing what I said in part 1, introducing Kryptonite and how to break down the mineral and possibly use it like some kind of liquid, like to flow it through the carbonation of your suit and powering it to where if Superman hit me, it's not going to hurt me. Or better yet, put it into a fucking staff where I can have some kind of kryptonite blast, because that's what he does in Injustice. You'd be like right out the fucking games. And then you can start doing your Fortnite fucking games by having Lex Luthor in his kryptonite blast suit. It's like, what are you doing, James Gunn?
And then Superman's going to become the back character in it, because Lex Luthor is going to be the smart one. He's going to figure out how to do everything. Superman's going to he's going to be a normal guy, but he's going to be strong because he's just a strong dude in general. So he's going to have, and he's still supposed to be smart too, but I don't think they really played that up very well in the movie. Because that's the other thing that they
nerfing of Superman. He's just going to end up being pretty good, man.
Well, the problem with it is, I mean, it's kind of a problem, but it's like you've even heard writers who have tried to write Superman for the comics. So they're like, that's kind of it's not the only way you can write Superman, but it's the main way that they all try to write him, because he's too hard to write, because he's too powerful.
Well, you've got to
it makes sense.
It makes sense, but you don't. You want to give him some kind of nerf, or on the opposite end of that, give the fucking the antagonist a buff, kryptonite. Why we got kryptonite in Superman where it was a fucking dude's hand? I'm like, what the hell is this? You know what I mean? That makes no sense to me. Instead of actually introducing
that'll probably be something that
Zack Snyder did.
That might be something that has like the Salvation Planet. I wouldn't be surprised it has like an abundance of kryptonite, and Lex Luthor steals some when Superman's not powerful. And then when they make it out together, or like, get back, it'll be an end credit scene where he busts out this big rock of kryptonite because it's all gone on the Earth. But Lex Luthor has it now. Now he has something to fight against him when he brings him back. But they have to work together to get back. Watch something like that. Watch.
I would say that's what's always made the Superman Lex Luthor dichotomy work so well, because one is super intelligence versus someone with superpowers. So he can always outthink him, but he can never beat him. Not in a straight fight.
Well, that's the thing though. In the comics, like and stuff, like Superman is supposed to be like, he's really smart, but he's not as smart. Like he's what do they call it? Like 12th level intellect or some shit. Like it's supposed to be like.
Well, we looked that up the other night. Apparently, it's a 7 to 9 level intellect on currently ranked in comic system right now. We looked at it the other night. It was currently
for which one?
Lex Luthor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it used to be 12, but they re-ranked the systems when it came into.
They re-ranked it, and like who's higher, Brainiac or something?
Oh yeah, Brainiac, because
Brainiac for sure. Yeah,
Lex Superman is high. It's like I think a 12th level because Kryptonians have knowledge like in a lot of the universe. So like I think they're 10, if not 12th level. Maybe they're 10, and Brainiac's 12th level. Maybe that's what it was. We checked it out.
Brainiac's like a cosmic level intelligence.
Well,
you should definitely be right up there.
Yeah, he's got a lot. He collects knowledge. He consumes knowledge. That's his thing. Knowledge is power. So we got Supergirl's coming out June 26th. Nobody's excited for that. Clayface, I'm kind of intrigued by that.
Clayface is the only one that seems like it might have a chance based on the budget wise, like as far as making any money, but it's going to fall short because not a lot of people know who it is. But I will say this, because horror movies they've been doing pretty well overall. And especially body horror movies, people actually seem interested in that stuff, or at least they rate them very well.
I love that shit.
They rate them very well. And like, what was that? The Substance did pretty well. There was a movie that came out this year.
Film.
I think it was called Together. That movie wasn't as good, but a lot of people still liked it. But that's another body horror style movie. And so body horror movies are kind of making a comeback. If they do Clayface right, I mean, it'll probably be like Darkman. You ever seen that movie Darkman with Liam?
Yeah, love it.
Liam Neeson or whatever back in the day.
Yep.
Yeah. It'll be like I wouldn't be surprised if it's like that, just a little bit. Obviously, he's not going to have to wear the bandages. He's just going to transform, and he'll just like constantly have skin falling off in between. But,
are these the official promo pictures, or are these just fan made?
I'm not sure.
I think they're official. I think this down here, Clayface right here, that's a scene leak. If you look at the dude's face, that's like a leak
notice
photo
the font
set
they've used.
Supergirl, that's a picture from Superman. That's from the Superman movie. And then
The
Lantern.
Clayface title there, that's the same font from Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah, it is. You're fucking right. I didn't even notice
it
that.
is. Yeah.
I didn't even notice that.
It's probably all fan made and more than likely.
I'm so over this universe.
Well, I don't know. The pictures
question.
are redone, but this Supergirl might be right. That might be legit. I think that's legit.
This is my question, though. If the whole premise of the Lanterns was supposedly they're coming down to solve a murder, so there's nobody on this planet except Peacemaker. So what murder are they coming down to explore in this planet that doesn't have any inhabitants except one person that's they're going to keep alive? He's not dead.
Maybe,
so this is what I'm saying. Like everything is changing. Like it doesn't make sense to me right now.
We don't know that he's gonna. You know, maybe they kill him. We don't know.
No, my guess is what happens is they go to Earth to solve something, but then they learn about the prison, and now because they're intergalactic police, they got to go check out the intergalactic prison because that's what it's going to become. Because that's what the Green Lantern Corps is.
Supposed to be like a training thing for how to pass along whatever to this guy because they're not going to keep Hal Jordan in it.
Yeah, it might start like that. It might, and then all of a sudden, well, we got to up the scale, and all of a sudden, no, now we're dealing with the prison because obviously, if he said if this is going to be important, the only thing important is the prison part of this because that's how you're going to get rid of Superman's powers. That's how you're going to have him and Lex work together, and then you're going to connect all these characters in one world. Which is not Earth. It's going to be Salvation.
I wonder what the odds are that they're going to use Intergalactic by the Beastie Boys in the first episode of Lanterns.
Dude, some of the song choices you got, Abe.
I might have to check Poly Markets for that. I might put a bet on it.
Let's see if we can find some. Let's see if we can find some of the song choices that James Gunn uses when he's off the hook. Hold up. Let me remove this real quick. So if you haven't seen the last episode of Peacemaker, James Gunn's got some, say, questionable song choices. That's a good way to put it, right? Sci-Fax, questionable. Let's play one of the songs. We're gonna hit for.
I'd go with terrible. Other than you know what? What's that one called? Is it Steel Panther? Those guys are funny. Like they're supposed to be a joke band.
So the one that
does like the fuck my ass or fuck my heart in the ass tonight or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like that's fucking my heart in the ass. Yeah.
Yep.
Like Steel Panther, they're like a joke 80s hair band, but they're actually really good. Like as far as music goes, they're very good musicians. But they're supposed to be funny.
Abe. This is called Won't You Stop Fucking My Heart in the Ass, Abe?
Yeah.
And he was playing and he was playing the shit out of something. I was like, wait, what is this? It was well, it went with the actual episode, and I'm like, damn, James Gunn, what are you doing? This is your current DC Comics universe on HBO, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great example. If you don't know,
I think he's just fucking about at this point.
I think he's just fucking about at this point. Can't stop fucking my heart in the ass. Yeah, everybody can fuck in the ass, or their heart does.
Extreme
Meme,
like Steel Panther made that time. I'm pretty sure they did. Yeah, because they have. Yeah, they do a bunch of original songs that are they're ridiculous, but it's set to like 80s glam metal, hair metal stuff. Like they're kind of like a parody band that's actually like they play very well. They're very good.
So in this episode, he had Steel Panther, Nelson, and apparently Foxy Brown. Which, let's be honest, how many of y'all know that Foxy Brown, Julian, it's our world? That's a fucking dude singing that shit. How many of y'all thought that was an actual chick singing that fucking song? Be honest.
I thought that was a dude the whole time.
You thought it was a dude singing that? Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was already tuned out once the first song came on, so I was
when I heard like I watched the intro one fucking time and I skipped it every time after. I was like, all right, let's see what the intro is. Let's see if it's anything new or quirky or whatever. And I was like, that was trash. So all right.
I liked it. I was like, you know what? I'll watch every now and then. So it kind of sets it up just the intro because it has some stupid little. Well, besides the last episode where it's like, hey, I love you. You know what? We should try this. Yeah. You know, oh, Nelson's playing. The last episode, the finale.
It had two
pointless.
full songs in it. Like it played the full song of like two different songs. And then it had like 6 other songs going throughout. It was only a 1-hour episode. So it's like, if you just take that and then it was what, 2 or 3 montages in one episode, dude, like a montage, you need it maybe once every, you don't even need it, but it would be acceptable one every 3 to 4 episodes or something. Not fucking 3 of them in one episode or whatever it was. That was terrible. It was so bad.
You know,
it was just a way it was just padding time. That's what this whole episode was, just padding time to do nothing, just to throw him into a different universe. Okay.
Where is it at? Oh, no, is that video file, Rockefeller? Maybe you didn't find it. I need to find let me go to video file, image file. Because Kerpit made this for me, and I want to find it when I do it. Damn it, son of a bitch. All right, I suck. All right, there it is. Okay. So, obviously, we got some stuff in the title we need to talk about. And since Kerpit's here, this isn't going to fit with, but maybe I need to freshen it up. Let's add this real quick. Movie reviews with Rockefeller Plaza. Stamp. Actually, we're going to remove that and put Angel the reviewer. Angel, what's up, bro? So, you know what we're about to do?
What up?
With Rockefeller Plaza presents Angel the reviewer. It's definitely on my review. It's my review.
This is my review. So hold on, do Angel, because I didn't watch this fucking shit. So let's play this real quick because so y'all know what time it is. Hey, oh shit, wrong one. My bad, I got the wrong thing set up there. So we're gonna review some Tron Ares. Apparently, my boy Angel over here went and saw Tron Ares last night. Anybody interested in seeing Tron Ares? Anybody?
It looked interesting from the trailers, but I've not heard good things about it.
If you go see Tron Ares, you might have your heart fucked in the ass tonight. You just might.
Yeah.
I think Tron is going to be like eye candy, but the story is not going to be what you're interested in.
So it's funny you say, Kurt,
correct.
I called that. We got 2 good trailers. First one, this one. And I turn the sound off, but if I turn it on, it's really just zoom. There's no dialogue. It's a whole bunch of sound effects right there. Virtual world. Now you start to see the dialogue pop up. Look, it's got captions on. So you'll see how little dialogue there is in here. A little bit of Evan Peters, right? That's it. This is a girl boss fucking movie, and they show you very little. It's heavily special effects driven. The second trailer is even worse. They show you fucking nothing. There's no sound in it. It's really quick. I was like, that's odd. It's odd. I'll be showcasing a little more than that, trying to set up. It doesn't show you anything. Probably because they're hiding something.
Did you guys see they're making a new spin-off of the Game of Thrones series? There's a new trailer.
Actually, yeah, that one I'm actually excited for.
Are you serious?
I'm serious because I read all the books. The books are very good. It's really fun.
The main character that they showing in the trailer, he must be gay, man. I mean, he's so gay in that fucking
He's
trailer.
not. He's supposed to be. He's supposed to be a simpleton. He's supposed to be a little dumb, but that's how he's just dumb, but a very, very loyal. Like he's just. And I mean, if we watch that trailer, I can tell you a bunch about it if people want to know, because some of it would be spoilers, but really it's not, because it's given away in the other 2 shows, like who the bald kid is and stuff like that, because it's said in the other stuff. It's said in every other show, in the other shows. So, but yeah, it's set in between both shows, and I'm actually super interested in it because, but. The only thing that's not good about it, I would say, is that because the books haven't finished, because he hasn't finished any of his fucking book series, but they're just set off a bunch of small novella books. They're like 100, 150 pages, very short, easy reads. And they're just a cool, quick little story about like a knight and, well, his squire. And then you learn who the
squire. Why you say it like that? Is that his gay friend?
No, because
Squire, homosexual partner.
It's not who you think it is. I mean, egg. What would that be short for? Like, why would he be bald?
What would egg be short for? If Map is minor attracted person, what would egg be short for?
When you have Targaryens in the world and they have a very specific hair color, why would a person want to travel bald? You know, just throw that question out there. Like, maybe
if Map is minor attracted person,
egg on Targaryen.
Yeah, he might be a Targaryen. Wow. Maybe his name is Egg, as in Aegon.
Side fact, did you guys see? I know you got the movie
like
pass.
Aegon the Mad King. Maybe we're getting that origin story.
Did you see Tron Ares side facts?
Fuck no.
I didn't think you did. My boy Angel did. Angel, did you see it?
Unfortunately.
You want to talk about it? Tell us what you thought of it, man. Give us your review of Tron Ares. Let's hear about it.
Hey, what are you talking about? Hold on. Let me just preface this by saying, on Thursday, Angel was kicking it with us. Well, I joined when they were just about done with Peacemaker, and Angel was having a great day. He was like, guys, I just got done seeing Tron Ares. It can only go up from here because that was so fucking trash. And then we finished Peacemaker. So how was your day on Thursday?
Shittiest day ever, dude. Like, it was the worst.
Yeah, you hear the police siren going off in the background.
Yeah,
it's because he murdered. It's because he murdered someone after Thursday, dude.
Well, that's my post right there.
He's like, I got to get it out.
So, boy, casual viewer right here put my screening today for Tron for me. Tell me why there's only 3 people going to see the movie, including me. This is his fucking movie screening right here.
Seriously, it turned into 4. And one other person bought a ticket. 2 people in the front. It was 3 people up front, and I was the only person in the back. So, I was back there smoking, eating, I snuck in some Chinese food. At least the Chinese food I had. That's what I like about New York theaters. You literally could bring in food in a backpack, and they don't check your backpack. Sorry for the noise in the back.
Dude, Kada posted the same thing. DA, same thing. Somebody sent a picture to DA. I forget who it was when we did the nightcap last night. Same thing. I'm like, how much fucking money do these assholes spend to market this, to put it in 3D movie? It
was $180 million movie, and then the marketing on it with everything. Let's say usually a safe bet is always go half of the budget. Let's say they only did 50 though. You're looking at 230. They're barely going to make, I think, maybe 30, 35 the opening. And it's only going to go down. This thing's not. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing doesn't it might break 70, 80 million.
They should have put it straight on Disney Plus. This had no business being in the movie theater. And the thing that got me mad about this movie is it was just the dialogue, like everything just seemed like it was a bad Terminator movie. It was like watching the Terminator trying to form thoughts and form feelings and all. It's like, we've seen this already. I don't know. To me, I was saying last night, I'm a big Tron fan. I've been watching all the Tron movies. I've seen the ones in the 80s. I've seen the most recent one they did prior to this one. And the feeling that you got from especially the last movie was just a sense of them showing you more than technology. They showed you the battle between 2 different communities in regards to and within that system. So it was just something that you paid attention to. You knew the red, the people in the color red were the one in the whites were isotopes, and then something else were on the reds that were like evil. So it was just a better storyline.
Didn't they ride off into the sunset in Legacy?
Yeah,
like Tron Legacy. It's like they ran on, and in this one they don't.
Well, the thing is, the girl that left in the end of that, she was the first one out of the system to become human. So, you know what I'm saying? In this one, what pisses me off, Leto's character is already forming human thoughts within like the first 5 minutes. Once they bought him out of the system, he's looking around. He's like, oh, rain. I've never seen rain before. I got to touch it. And he's already like, switching out of the system. And it's just weird. It's like they just pushed that way too much. It was no buildup to it. And I don't know. I just really lost it in that movie. I just really didn't pay attention. I had my little, I'm gonna be real. I had my bud in the bag. I was smoking. I was eating. I was just,
I was doing 3D, me. That was
the 3D effects were cool. Don't get me wrong. It was okay to watch some of the special effects, but the storyline just, you would be bored and you would just be so uninterested. You'll be sitting there like, why did they make this? It was like a CW, like really a CW show, like that type of bad dialogue, bad jokes, bad everything. Like it was just bad.
It's funny you say that, Angel, because every Disney project is like this. Snarky J had a great review. She was like, Disney is basically eye candy. You can just turn their films on and turn the volume off. You know, we love Snarky J over on DA's channel. And I watch a review for like, you know, I think it was Tron. She had a review come, you know, and she was talking about how it's just like, it's visually feasting, but it's just bland. It's just fucking bland. And it's like everything else, Marvel stuff. They look good. You can go there and watch it. It looks good. But when you get down to it's boring. It's like you're probably gonna fall asleep.
Isn't that just a review on like what most female streamers are? Visually feasting, but just bland.
I guess, but I mean, when it comes to something like remember T was talking last night. He was like, you know, that's what they should do. They should make, you know, streaming services and like, you know, podcasts. I was like, fuck no, that's bland and basic. You're a big budget blockbuster Hollywood. You should be investing every second. Should be.
But you have to understand though, these kids and the attention span that they have. Like even myself, I wanted that movie to get straight to the point already. Get to the fucking point. We already understand what you're saying. So to me, that's why social media does work, because it's a quicker entity. It gives the person the time to either fast forward it or just skim through it. You know what I'm saying? So it makes them more intrigued, and you'll see the numbers grow. At least you will see your numbers in regards to what's going on compared to a movie theater, because with the movie theater, you're going to have to cut things with other people, profits, things like that. If they did something just straight up on YouTube, their own little channel, create your own little stuff, your own little novellas, like they, you know, you would say, they will make their own little money, but they don't want to do that. They want to try to push some shit that we don't want to see. I'd rather you push the garbage on these smaller channels than for you to push it on the bigger screens. That's all I'm saying. Put your junk out there so we could test the waters and see what it is that you have. And if we like it, then we're going to say, you know what, we want to see that in the big screens. If not, keep it in the small.
You know what? You're actually kind of right with that. But I think what a lot of these studios should start kind of doing is, well, not just pilots, but like little 5-minute to 10-minute pilots with a couple characters to showcase, like, hey, this is the character we want to kind of throw out there. Have a little scene, because how many people like a teaser scene for like 5 to 10 minutes? Just film that, and how many people have done that just with their own channels that are kind of funny, they're interesting, and you get like a sense of what's going on, even if it's just a little mini skit or something, and you're like, oh, I could see you watching some more of this, more skits like this is funny, whatever. Like they should start looking into doing that, because it would be, for one, a hell of a lot cheaper, and then to recuperate or to recoup that money, say you get a channel that kind of specializes in stuff like that through your Paramount, right? And you just throw out, instead of just trailers and getting a couple million views on something like that, just do little trailers like that for little shows, basically pilots, but 5 to 10 minute pilots, because that's all you're going to get the attention for. And I know so many people that kind of look at movies like that anyways, where if you're not hooked within the first 15 to 20 minutes of the movie, they'll just switch to a different movie. They're like, fuck this movie.
That's how
like when they're trying to do a new thing. They're trying to watch a new thing. 15, 20 minutes. I'm watching a comedy. I haven't laughed in 15, 20 minutes. Boom. Let's find something else. A horror movie. Oh, it's nothing's creepy in the first 15, 20 minutes. Something else. It's the same for every genre. Like you tune out and you're like, it's not capturing my attention.
I treat movies nowadays like music. Like, remember back in the days when you heard that song, you had that feeling, you felt it. You was like, oh, this is a banger. You know what I'm saying? Even though other people might not agree, but you felt it. Nowadays, movies do not make you feel that way. They don't make you feel like, you know what, this was a sleeper. Even though nobody liked it, this was still a sleeper.
Or you're like, I'm watching something special right now. Like this is like, I got to tell people about it, even though it's like when I watch South Korean movies or something, like there's certain ones where I'm like, dude, it's worth it. They're usually a little bit long, but some of these are actually fucking worth it. Like I Saw the Devil, one of my favorite horror movies / like thrillers and whatever. Awesome, excellent movie. but it's like it's very long and it's also in another language. It's kind of hard to sell people on that idea, but it's like if you watch, you will appreciate it, you know. But
that was a good movie. Yeah,
excellent movie. I fucking love that movie.
Yeah, but do I recommend Tron to anybody? No. Wait till it comes out on wait till it comes on Disney Plus, or if you want to watch a bootleg, watch a bootleg. Like it's not worth the watch. Like,
you know what that really says to me, Angel? That says that, remember, the people that wrote those are Disney writers. The animations, you know, what's the animation? Is the animation good?
The effects were great. I'm not going to sit here and act like there wasn't. The effects looked good, especially when it came into the real world. Everything looked really good. Some of the action scenes were suspect, you know what I'm saying? But when they were in the digital world, I think that was very good to see in 3D, especially when they were doing that one scene where you see them kind of on the water. He's like on a jet ski and they're showing her putting her hands in, you know, the water, but it's picking up pixels and you can see the pixels in her hand and how she, you know, grinds it and, you know, just falls right back in. It's just, it was crazy to see those type of effects.
That seems to be what I hear. That seems to be what I hear about a lot of movies nowadays. It's also, and also a lot of them that I've seen, which is it's all style and no substance.
That's what I'm saying.
No substance.
Gauge this and gauge their. You can gauge current work, current people that work there, employees, and like say Doomsday coming up. That's what Doomsday is going to be, isn't it? It's going to be. It might look good in some spots, probably weak ass fucking fights. It'll be, you know, shitty storyline. It'll be
there'll be people that like it because it'll show some of the characters that they actually like doing the kind of stuff you wanted to see them do, but it's not going to have any fucking meaning. They're going to be like, we're battling for what? For fucking nothing. Like there's already no story. Like they just push it back again. Didn't they say they're going to like finish filming in like April?
DK, I told DK it has to come out. When DK talked about this like a week and a half ago. It has to come out by Christmas next year, because think about it as a business side facts. As a corporation, this year's $1 billion film is Avatar. Next year's for the corporation $1 billion film is Doomsday. 2027.
I thought it would be Brand New Day.
That's
Brand New
Sony.
Day comes out next year, isn't it?
That's Sony.
Yeah,
that's not Disney.
Well, they're split. Though.
You know what I mean? But it's not.
But
But it's not 100% their cash. So they want to have their own project that they're doing for Marvel.
Wait, is Brand New Day only Sony this time?
Yeah, it's always been Sony.
Involvement?
It's always been Sony, but
Marvel just produces the content for them. That's all they do.
Other than that, but then they can actually
Marvel
Spider-Man too.
Does it, but they license it, like they license
and
it.
they got
to
the merchandise too.
Marvel.
As far as
I
merchandise,
think they get a little bit of percentage of it, but the reason they do it is because they want to make sure one, Spider-Man works, and then they end up like Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, a shitty fucking movie, and then they can. And when not only does it work, they can utilize a character after it works in Avengers. You know, so that's why
Sony is pissed though, because Marvel has the merchandise. Sony just gets all the box office. Marvel signed it where we would do the production and you give us the merchandise. That's why you see nothing but Spider-Man in Disney World. You don't see Spider-Man outside of that. Marvel has all the merchandising for Spider-Man. They deal with the merchandising. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about any of the money come from the movie. They're like, nah, fuck that. We'll take the merchandising, because now they get to license it in Disney World. They get to use him anywhere that they want, any way they want to use him in Disney. You know what I'm saying? But Sony literally still owns the rights for it, but they just use the merchandising for it.
Yeah. Same thing happened with Lucas in 77. He said, look, just give me the funds so that I can make this film. I'm not interested in the box office, but I want sole merchandising rights.
Smart
and
as
that's
fuck.
where all the money was.
Yeah, he had so much money off that shit. Off the merchandising. But that was then. Now, Ollie's is flooded with so much. People don't give a shit about it because merchandise was a thing then. You know, people actually bought like figures. People don't really buy as much.
That's not true. Because, like I said, me and Sci-Fax watched that video about AMC selling all their little popcorn buckets. They made $100 million in 1 month just selling popcorn buckets.
Yeah, it was. I think it was 10 million. But
no, it was 100. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was 10 million for the month, but they were forecasting 100 million for the year. So just think about that. 10 million a month in buckets.
Damn.
Just
and those things probably cost them, you know,
like
next to nothing,
Yeah.
and that's
To-
not
to
even
make
including the popcorn.
To sell
that's
that
so
many,
expensive
it would
that
probably
goes in them.
cost them 200, 300,000 to
Dude,
make 10
they
million.
had Demon Slayer cups in there when I went to AMC.
Those were sweet. I
had-
forgot to get one when I went there, dude.
They
I
had
wanted one of those.
Naked Gun. They had the Naked Gun popcorn bucket. They have a popcorn bucket now for almost any movie that drops.
The
They
Demon
had that
Slayer
Galactus,
sick, bro. I
Galactus
forgot to
one
get
that was
one.
like $60 or whatever,
Yeah.
and it was just a mini giant fucking Galactus or whatever. It was
Dude,
like-
Ooh, I wonder if they're
there
gonna
was
do it for
something,
Chainsaw Man. That would
Where
be
the fuck am I
sick.
gonna put that motherfucker? It's gonna take up everything. You know, it's like, why the hell do I want this little fucking head of Galactus? Be like, remember the Fantastic Four movie Galactus? Oh yeah, I mean,
There was
yeah,
a similar thing in the 90s when the original Jurassic Park came out, and there were collector cups everywhere.
Dude, they used to
Trying
have
get a
the
full set. Yeah.
They used to have the lenticular cards on the front of the VHSs. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
when it was so like the VHS tape or whatever, you'd be able to turn it and it would turn from like different dinosaurs and
Oh,
other
mate,
dinosaurs.
I used to have a lenticular
They were-
of
yeah,
the
they were fucking
poster
cool.
of
I think I have 'em
Independence
somewhere.
Day, and it was fucking amazing. And I don't know where it is.
I got a lenticular of like all the
Oh.
Batman characters, so it like it changes from like Batman to Nightwing to Robin, and it has like 4 of them all in one lenticular. You just like
That's
gotta
fucking
change it
cool,
around.
man.
It's fucking dope. And then I have another one that's like Venom, Carnage, and something else. I can't remember what the other one is, but yeah,
Sweet.
my mom got them for me, and I was like, "What is this?" I was like, "Oh shit, these are fucking cool!" Like, where do you find this? He always finds me cool shit for like my birthday.
I'm gonna say something in the private chat. I want you to post it real quick. This is
Alright.
one of the merchandise right now that's about to come out for the chainsaw.
All right.
Chainsaw
Well, you
Man
send me
movie.
that. I'm gonna send his PA out to my boy Cyfax. I don't want him getting in trouble, injured, hurt. Cyfax's PA is for you, bro. It's a public service announcement. All right.
There are other traps you need to know about.
Hi, I'm just playing with my daughter's video game, but the batteries seem to be dead. I have some in my car. Why don't you come over and help me put them in?
That was a clean jump, though, man. I'll give him that.
Be careful, Cyfax.
Hell yeah.
I don't want you getting in
Jumped in
trouble.
like
all
a
right?
torpedo. Holy fuck.
That's a public service announcement for you, brother. Just
That
be
was a
careful.
military
Hey, what's up,
move, that
13
was.
King style? What's going on, brother? Hopefully you're doing good tonight.
Yo.
Whoa. Oh, stop that. Damn thing's playing by itself over here. I hate when YouTube starts playing in the background.
Yeah.
You sent it to me? Here we go. I
Yeah, I
got
sent
you.
for you. This is the popcorn bucket for the Chainsaw Man movie. That's
Extreme
coming
that's
out.
pretty
that
fucking
deserves
awesome.
that Extreme Meme says that deserves a replay, man. I think you should give it to the man.
We got you, bro.
Don't
So,
worry, we'll pirate a version for you just for you. We'll send it back out.
my boy Angel, real quick, put this up. Let's put this up. AMC announces Pochita popcorn bucket for upcoming Chainsaw.
That's probably already sold out.
That bitch is
I'm
already
telling
sold
you,
out.
Probably.
AMC
Yeah.
for every movie they got something, dude, and
Dude,
that's
that bitch is
that's
awesome
why
as
they
shit.
making money. And I'm gonna buy that one. I want to get
They're,
that.
they're cornering the popcorn bucket game right now.
They're
Seriously.
cornering. Look, this is leftover plastic that you can mold into whatever the fuck you want. It's about as small. Look, this is somebody's hand right here.
Yeah,
So
they're-
look
they're
how small
probably
it is.
3D
Perfect
printed.
size. I mean, this is a great idea. Whoever did this, fucking great idea.
I
Whoever
think
started selling popcorn buckets?
popcorn buckets are like the new Funko Pops.
I wonder which Avatar one they're gonna have when Avatar drops. I bet you that one's gonna sell out like a motherfucker. I bet you. The Avatar one, when they drop that one, and the Wicked one. I know they're gonna drop a Wicked one as well, another Wicked.
Oh, it's
So,
definitely going to be a cauldron or some shit, isn't it?
mm-hmm.
There are other traps and side facts need
Or
to
like
know
a
about.
witch's hat.
Oh, you know what would be tight? Because I know they're supposed to have Dorothy in this new Wicked one. Imagine if they made a popcorn bucket out of her shoe.
Her other, it's like this.
Oh, yeah.
Like the
ass?
ruby red rose,
like
you
a
know,
ruby
whatever.
red
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna give it to my mom again.
That would be sick.
Or like the witch's hat. I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
AMC, if y'all
Yeah,
out there and y'all hearing this,
The ruby slipper is probably more iconic. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
All right, here you go. It's a really
There
good
are other
one.
traps you need to know about.
Hi, I'm just playing with my daughter's video game,
No,
but the batteries seem
that's-
to be
that's a
dead.
trap,
I have
but
some in
in
my
the
car.
new
Why
age
don't you
terms.
come over and help me put them in?
I want to come play Game Boy.
Why'd you come hang out?
I know it's a trap, but I'm willing to risk it.
Exactly. You know what? The payoff could be better than
the worst that happens, I get to play Game
on.
Boy, and there's a dude rubbing my shoulders. I'm like, give me enough beer, and like that's as far as you get to go.
It's not
But
so
I'm
bad.
playing this Game Boy.
You're not gonna tell anybody about this, are you, buddy? All right, I'm just gonna keep playing Game Boy until it never happened. Wait, what? You're a dude. No, I'm not. Like, holy shit. Well, I got one for you, Sci-Fax. Ready for this one? You're gonna love this one. Is that it? Here we go. Is it playing? Is it the right up there?
No.
Oh, I didn't know. My bad.
There we go.
Here we go.
So if you had 15 minutes with me, what would you do?
Are you a dude?
What makes you think that?
I don't know, just the vibe, hair, kind of looks like a wig. Nose ring compensating. Bulge.
Bulge.
Okay.
There you go, Sci-Fax. Keep your eyes open whatever you do.
That fucking Donnell Rawlings meme has been used so many times on those clips.
He probably didn't mean it for that. He's become he's not too woke, but he's favoring wokeism now. He's probably like, "Nah, don't use it for that, bro. Quit playing." It's all right, Donnell. No one knows.
He's one of Dave Chappelle's best mates, isn't he? So
yeah,
they got to toe the line at some point.
You got to toe the line at some point, but I think Bill Burr is doing a horrible. He's a horrible job at toeing the line. He used to make fun of a whole bunch of fucking shit, and now he's over in Saudi Arabia talking about Trump's a piece of shit, doing jokes for like, he used to be on Dave Chappelle's
He's
show.
become a bit of a cunt, to say the least.
Bill Burr has become a bit of a cunt. He's done a complete 180 with his comedy. I've said that Dave Chappelle, I've even went online and said Dave Chappelle is not even a comedian anymore. I'm like, he's not funny, but he hasn't really changed his stance on shit. He's still the same person. He's more of a TED Talks than he is a comedian now, in my opinion. But Bill Burr is completely 180, which made me wonder, like, if he was just acting the whole time, just Dave Chappelle hired him. And he was like,
I'm totally fine with comedians who make jokes about things that I might believe in, but I despise hypocrites and people who do that kind of 180. Fuck off, will you?
That's right.
Either stick to your guns or piss off.
No matter what you believe in, stand up for it, right, Abe?
Yeah.
Like fucking, your governor. What's your governor's name? Sci-Fax? Newsom. If you want to cheat on your wife, and have an affair, that's fine. Just stand up for what you believe in, bro. Don't try to cover it up, piece of shit. We never let him live that down. Governor Newsom cheated on his wife and had an affair with his campaign staffer. Allegedly. He did that shit. So, anybody see the fucking Smashing Machine this week? The Rock's new joint?
No, I'm trying to smash something this weekend. Not that machine.
Apparently, the Rock's got
machine. I've told you guys, this is my nickname in college. It's fine, dude.
Apparently,
I already lived this life. I don't need to watch
98 million followers. You know that's a fact. 398 million followers. Now, in the YouTube game, I've been saying this. What you want to do is, no matter, let's say I got 500 subscribers, right? What you want to have is at least 1% of your subscribers watching you. If you do like a live stream,
you want 10%.
You'd love to have 10%. That'd be the ideal number. You should have at least 1%. So 5 people. You want 50 people, right? The Rock. So if The Rock has 398, let's round it up 400 million. If you have, let's say, 1% of that, 4 million people come, just 1%, 400 million, not 40 million, 4 million, and they're each paying $10. That's $40 million guaranteed. Guaranteed right there. What went wrong? What went wrong when you only make $6.11 million fucking dollars on a movie that looked like it was a decent film.
Yeah,
it looked like it was a fucking decent film. I might go see this week just to jack the numbers up. I don't know if it's a bad film or if it was just bad timing or if people just turned away from The Rock. But I've always loved The Rock. That's my fucking name.
When actors historically have done these kinds of unique films where they go through transformations and they basically become someone that's totally unlike anything they've played before, that usually leads to critical acclaim and that sort of stuff, but financially they rarely do well. It's almost like it's a film that's made exclusively for the award season.
Is that what it was? He's trying to get an award and be
some of these movies, especially. Look, when these bigger actors and stuff, and they do this all the time. Sometimes they start dabbling into stuff like A24 or Neon or whatever. Usually, it seems to be A24. I believe this is an A24 production. It's where they go into like the indie film scene, because the indie film scene allows them to be like, let me try to switch around my roles. Let me be a little bit more serious. Yeah. Whatever it is, but it's kind of always that way. So it's like they know these movies don't make money. These movies pretty much never make money. The only reason that A24 does make money, or Blumhouse or any of that, is because usually their budgets are stupidly small. They're like, we made this for $6 million and we made 25 off of it, whatever, and they marketed it for fucking $1 million. So it's like,
Kerpa, you paying attention to what he's saying?
That movie's
paying attention to what he's saying, Kerpa? Because this is A24.
Success.
You know who A24 is, right? You know who A24
the one
is?
doing Elden Ring.
They're making the Elden Ring movie right now. So everything Sci-Fax just said should weigh heavy. Yeah. So
like when I go and watch A24 movies, I know that I'm going to watch some type of indie movie that's going to be they're the ones that usually push some type of message. They do whatever. Every now and then they do stuff like this, which is kind of almost like a biopic turned into a real movie. Like, because this is just like a character study, like it's a real story that they obviously had dramatized and make it a little bit whatever, and then they use a big name actor to really sell it. Or in theory, they try to. But I wouldn't be surprised that because I believe I saw the amount of money that they used for this movie is like $50 million. And more likely that was because it was probably The Rock. So he just cut himself a fat fucking check and was just like, okay, but it gives him a reason to, try to act differently than he's known for or whatever. I've heard it's actually not that bad of a movie, but the way that the movie's sold, the way that it's marketed is supposed to be like a UFC style movie, which there's going to be stuff in it, but actually it's about like steroid addiction and stuff like that. So it's going to be dramatized. A24 style stuff where it's like a independent movie. It's very indie. It's very stuff like that, which is what you expect out of A24. If you know the studio, you kind of know what to expect. Like it's the trailer they give you is never the movie you're going to see. Like they're very bad at that.
I've been always saying shout out to the Trailer Boys, right? Sci-Fax, how many fucking months now? Shout out to the Trailer Boys. This one kind of upsets me because there was no kind of acknowledgement towards the drug addiction, the struggle. It was all just like, I'm a wrestler, I'm doing good. Hey, I'm a good one.
It's like, showing all the highlights of the guy's life.
Exactly. It shows none of the downfall.
The drama. It's
like the fighter. Remember the fighter?
Drama.
Exactly. Yeah. Remember the fighter? If you would have showcased just a little bit of that in the trailer, people would be like, wait a minute. So this isn't like an all happy-go-lucky. I don't want to watch a UFC fucking movie. I'm not into UFC. It's not UFC. It's more like a wrestler.
I'm pretty sure The Rock has some degree of familiarity with steroid abuse and addiction. Allegedly. No. Guarantee that shit. Because you don't get fucking 55 years old and get 300 goddamn pounds and have tricep on top of tricep with another tricep coming out, busted with a vein.
Well, what's funny, and we've talked about this before, like him looking like he's all small and whatever. It's more likely he didn't buy a brand new wardrobe after he lost that weight, but he's still 260 pounds of probably pure fucking muscle. The guy's still in great shape.
He's solid.
But he's putting on clothes that is probably for somebody who's 300 something pounds. So it's gonna look like it's like fat guy in a little suit, but the opposite. It's like buff dude,
as soon as
big
you cut
ass
the roids
clothes.
out. As soon as you cut the roids out, that muscle mass will disappear fast.
But it's like he probably didn't even like cut down all the roids. Also, he's getting older. A lot of these dudes are doing that. Once they're they're hitting the late 40s, early 50s. That shit's bad for your heart, man. Like it's been bad for your heart. And like the only reason that they got that stuff going on, or like they're probably in as good health as they do, is because like they got personal nutritionist, and then they got their dietitians, they got all that, so everything's kind of working out, and they're just like, okay, we can ride this out. They got the money to do so it's like,
well, this is why
don't have that money. Those are the ones that you hear about dying at like 39, 40 years old, who are like jacked as fuck. They're like,
that's becoming very common for bodybuilders,
and they're just drop dead.
Well, if you look at Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone, they haven't shrinked that much, have they?
Oh, they got. They did.
Arnold's still in great shape. If you watch,
he's in great shape for his age. But it's like, again, when these people have that much money,
he used to have like shoulders like this. Like you could take a fucking 2-pound beef packet and put it on Arnold's shoulders 3 fucking times. He's shrunk in size. He's still in great shape. But yeah, I mean, when you're working out, you have to eat. You have to eat. You have to eat. There's pictures,
he's also had like 2 triple heart bypasses or something, doesn't he?
When you get older, you can't eat fucking 8 fucking meals a day. You just can't do it. Then you get clogged arteries and shit like that. Now, if you see pictures of Arnold when he's talking like this, Kirk, when he's going like this, his fucking biceps are bulging. He's probably got a rock fucking like this goddamn here, just always nonstop bulge on his arm. But he's not 300 pounds anymore. That's for sure. He can't eat 6 to 8 meals a day and continuously slam protein shakes. His diet is diuretic. Fucking his stomach ain't allowing it. He's an old fucking man. He's probably got fucking prostate issues and fucking probably colon issues.
He's an old man now. I think people forget that.
People don't look at Ronnie
at least.
Yeah, Ronnie Coleman, one of the strongman. One of the best fucking bodies in the game, man. Now he can barely walk, bro. He can barely fucking walk. It's just sad to see it, but that's what happens. It's like your body can only take so much.
Even his main rival, Jay Cutler, the best part of like 20 years, he's nowhere near the size he used to be because he cut all of that shit out. Dude, he still works out. He's still in good shape and everything, but he's not massive.
It's sad to see John Cena. From Peacemaker. If you watch him in public right now, he's always like bent over, walking like this. He's got the same thing. Like he's got from horrible fucking, years of, of just benching, working out. He got a bad fucking back, fucked up. And The Rock's the best you're going to look. And, so.
Hey, Rock, check your private chat. I sent you something that we should check out, dude.
Okay. What should we check out?
Check it out. I'm just going to let
you okay. See it. I got it. You guys want to watch this? Because we're about to come to the end of the show. So let's watch this before we roll up out of here. You know what I mean? I like that, Angel. Everybody, I appreciate y'all hanging out on Friday night with us. My boy Angel just dropped something in the chat. I guess it's brand new. Yes. And we're going to sit here and watch this real quick. And then after this, we'll get our goodbyes, say peace on the Friday night. I wasn't into this, but I think a lot of people are. So,
well, you should get into it, dude. It's a good show.
You know why I'm not into it? Because it's Amazon.
Invincible.
Fuck Jeff Bezos. Fuck Jeff Bezos.
I don't give a shit. I'll watch.
I'll watch it if we can pirate it. We can watch it with fucking
Well, when you need to watch it, I got you.
Me, man.
If we can ride the 7 seas together and watch this, you know what? I'll do it. But fuck Jeff Bezos. He
Invincible is a great show.
Yeah, but Pete, shout out to Invincible. This show's coming out March of the 26th. So look out for the new episode.
Oh, the new season's already coming out again
in March.
Can't wait.
And the new seasons is going to have hour-long episodes as well.
Oh, sweet.
Aren't they usually?
No, they're 40, like
50?
Like 40 or 50, but I think now they're going to I think they said this time is definitely going to be a total like an hour to like 90 minutes, certain episodes.
Well, if you guys want to watch this video later on, make sure you save it and share it right now, because most likely they'll probably hide it because Amazons are pricks, just like the Spider-Man Noir. Your shit's been hidden because so make sure you like it, share, postmark it, save it for later. So that way you'd be like, I don't see the video anymore. Where the fuck did it go? Fuck Amazon, you cowards. Fuck you, Jeff Bezos. You heard me.
Please tell me you're not going to eat that.
Huh? No.
And we're not even going to pause it. We're going to let it roll the entire time, side facts.
Let's do it to it.
Ambiance?
Fuck yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah.
Making.
I love this place.
Said no one ever.
Blur me down.
Why are we here, Mark?
Okay, 2 reasons. 1, it's the place where I tell everyone when I'm gonna be back in action, right? And 2, because I'm starving, since I just like single-handedly saved the Earth twice in the last 2 weeks.
Hey, don't.
So wait, I gotta pause it because I haven't seen episodes season 1, 2, and 3. It looks like the background destruction. He just saved the Earth.
Yeah,
twice.
from some Ultramites in the last season. They came down and caused some trouble.
It
So,
looks like he's
you gotta
recapped
watch
the
the show. I'm
storyboards.
telling you gotta watch
Okay.
it, man. It's good.
Can you believe people used to complain that I could never win a fight?
What people?
You know,
I really don't.
my friends.
What was that?
My fans.
Your what?
My fans.
Okay.
What fans?
But they sure don't say that anymore. Because first,
Sure.
I sent all those other me's packing. Get out of here, you handsome guys.
This dude
I said.
who's the
And then
voice
when they didn't
actor,
leave,
he's
I
actually
threw
a
their
pretty
thick-
decent actor. He was like
Yeah.
a fan favorite in Walking Dead. Too.
Stephen Yeun, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Stephen Yeun, yeah.
he
He's
was
the Asian
supposed to
dude.
play that guy from Thunderbolts. I forgot what was the guy's name.
Oh yeah,
Really?
he was supposed to.
Century?
Yeah, he's supposed
He was
to be
supposed to be.
Sentry.
He's the dude who was supposed to be Sentry. I don't
Yeah.
think that
That's
would have
who
worked.
this is. That's who the voice actor is for Invincible.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be,
He's-
but then he
he's,
pulled out because
he's
he ended up-
Glenn. He was Glenn in
Glenn.
Walking
Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I thought he was a
Muscly
kid.
buns right off my planet.
I'm pretty sure everyone else did that. There were like 30 of us out there.
And then I beat up Angstrom. Fight a
Angstrom.
dimension where you're not a loser. I said, except that doesn't exist.
I really don't think you said that.
And then this is the big one. This guy, I'm pointing at me. This
And
guy
has 2
kicked
thumbs.
Conquest.
This guy.
ass. You remember that? Boom.
And has 2
But
thumbs,
did
Abe.
you? I
This
mean, did you?
Yeah. I mean, also turns out he was just very lonely. That was like that factored in a
He
little
was
bit.
missing all his skin, Mark. I wonder how that happened.
You don't fight with your skin, Eve. Come on.
Well, while you've been busy taking all the credit, some of us have been busy getting ready for what's next.
Busy doing what?
Well,
Is this a trailer?
Yeah, it's a teaser trailer.
I think it's
The
a
fuck is-
teaser. Like I don't know. I kind of hope this isn't in the show. Like I hope.
No,
it's
like,
just
is this fucking
a-
scene?
This is just a way for them to tell you that it's
Yeah,
coming out.
it's like a meta trailer.
I haven't seen it. I just seen it online, so I was like, hey, we could watch it together because I haven't seen it. This is my first
But,
time
it,
checking it out.
but because I don't have Amazon, I wouldn't be surprised. This is a fucking scene. They're so damn lazy. They couldn't even fucking
Nah,
pay
it's not a
somebody to do a
scene.
fucking trailer.
Nah, it's not like that.
busy writing,
This is
designing,
specifically for Comic-Con.
storyboarding,
Whoa, hey.
voice acting,
Whoa.
No, stop,
posing.
cut. That's my thing. Only I get to handle those.
Like
That's
you
pretty
handled
cool.
Conquest.
He was very strong for an old man.
Okay, then finish it off.
Very strong
Conquest?
Whatever this is that we're doing, this is my first time. I can't believe you let Alan and Cecil do this before me.
If she tells you it's her first time, gentlemen, she's fucking lying. Don't listen to it.
Hey, okay, can you do the card now? Do the card now.
Is it supposed to be blank?
This kind of stuff, it's not really. Eve, maybe you could.
You're so lucky we're dating now.
They're dating now?
Burger too, please. Extra
Yeah,
cheese
them
with
two,
the
yeah.
pickles. Maybe 1 pickle.
You know, that Mohawk version.
So we got
of you
30
is
more
looking
seconds
better
of
and
just
better.
Invincible season
Look at that,
4.
Check out the date. It's so soon. Get those "Where's Season 5" William memes ready.
We got 30 more seconds down here, and it's already at the end title screen. So we're just gonna have more dialogue of this. This is a horrible
Or
trailer.
don't, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, enough is enough, am I right? Seriously, though, get excited. Season 4 is nuts.
Hey, maybe you win another fight.
Yeah, or 2. Or all of them.
You guys
Gets his
excited
ass
for
beat in season 3.
I think
Yeah,
it's
his
a bit of a
ass
sort of a.
He gets his ass beaten
shot.
every fucking season.
Yeah,
It's a
but
bit of a
season 3 was
shot
the
at
worst, though,
the
compared to
fans
season
because they're so
1.
impatient.
Is that what it is? It's just fucking with toying with the fans, Abe. I'm like, I didn't get.
It was
is-
meant for
it's season
Comic-Con,
4,
that's
so-
why. It was like a Comic-Con
Yeah.
trailer that they showed, so that's why, they pointed that one out.
Okay,
So,
they did the exact same thing.
But
with
you got to
season 2
watch
as
it, though,
well.
Rock.
Yeah, I don't
watch
have
it.
Amazon, so I don't watch it. You know, a lot of people are like, you should watch this on Amazon. Kind of like Netflix, when people like, some people have had Netflix ingrained in their bank account for 10 years now. They just bought it, back, and they're like, I keep buying it. And eventually, this is one of the things they just add to like a cell phone. They've always had Netflix. I never fucking bought it. Never bought Netflix or Amazon. So I've never, Stranger Things, never got into it. A lot of, the Amazon Prime, all that shit, never got into it. Rings of Power, just never had it. So, but
yeah, that's for the best.
I have Amazon Prime just for the good deals they'll be giving for movies, to be honest with you, because sometimes they give you discounts on movies. Like, let's say, for example, with the Superman movie, they gave a whole bunch of people tickets first. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 or 4 days before the movie dropped. So you were able to go on Amazon and buy it cheaper. You know what I mean? Or not cheaper, but first before everybody else was able to buy them. So Amazon, sometimes they give you good deals. It just depends. You just got to catch them. But me, I pay for it through my T-Mobile bill, so I ain't even tripping. It's on T-Mobile, even Netflix.
That's awesome. You get it through your cell phone provider. That's pretty fucking awesome. That's how I, if I got it through that, I wouldn't mind, but I don't get it through that. You know what I mean?
Even the cable providers are doing stuff like that now too, dude. Like everybody's doing it. That cable providers are even starting to sell cell phones, and they're trying to give you package deals where, you could take advantage of getting Amazon or getting Netflix with Disney Plus and all this other stuff. So I'm mad that next year they're about to get rid of Hulu, so I'm gonna have to fucking watch Disney Plus. You're gonna have to watch Disney Plus now, because there's gonna be no more Hulu starting next year.
So you guys want to watch one more before we get out of here, man? I know I'm gonna hold you late because I want to play this. This is a funny one.
Yeah, sure.
We haven't done This Week in Politics in a minute. My girl Pam Bondi, everybody's been giving shit to. Actually did a good job this week.
She
did a good job. Yeah, she did a really good job this fucking week. She had to do some hearings in front of the Democrats and the shutdowns. Well, even if she had to come in there with her notes and they'd be like, look, well, you know what's this? Guess what? She did her due diligence and did a good fucking job doing it. Let's listen to Pam Bondi dominate. Listen to this chick.
Senator Blumenthal, I cannot believe that you would accuse me of impropriety when you lied about your military service.
I am
you
not
lied.
asking
You
you.
admitted you
I am
lied
not
to be
accusing you
elected
of
a U.S. senator.
impropriety.
You
I'm asking
lied.
you
How
about
dare you? I'm a career
conversations
prosecutor.
with
Don't
Mr.
you
Ballard.
ever challenge my integrity.
had
I have
apparently-
abided by every ethics standard. Do not
Just getting
question
destroyed.
my ability to be fair and impartial as attorney general. And
Dude, his face looks like that alien from fucking from Doctor Who, the one that stretched their face out so far that it was like, yeah, that's what he looks like. It's like one of the first couple seasons.
Yeah, he got that look.
He's like,
how
you need
your
to
wife be yelling at
moisturize
you.
me.
You need to moisturize me.
anything
answer
with
that
my
question to
former
another of my
firm,
colleagues.
Ballard Partners.
you.
Your city has a murder rate 5 times higher than New York's. 571 homicides last year. If you were serious about protecting your people, you would be asking this administration for help. You're saying that we're coming into your state and your city. We're there to help.
Did Homan keep the $50,000?
Mr. White House. He's against the White House, but his name is
Deputy
Mr. White
Attorney
House.
General Todd Blanche recently stated. The investigation
mind.
of
That's
Mr.
an
Homan
unfortunate
was
name.
So the fucking question he's asking is apparently Tom Homan took a $50,000 bribe. There's no evidence of this. There's no these Democrats said apparently Tom Homan took a $50,000 bribe. Where they came up with this side facts, I've still been unable to see their evidence.
Well, he did actually take some money. It was supposed to be money for a jail for some people. But the thing is, he was a private citizen at the time. So
did he claim that?
He did take the money. Even when he took the money, they're saying that he took the money during the time to enrich himself with jails because of Trump.
Heard Homan talk? That guy.
So it's
that guy is the definition of not give a fuck. That guy just is like.
So
no.
basically, he's self-incriminated
Like, we'll
himself
deport you
instead.
and your family. Like,
So
well, it's not that he self-incriminated himself. Like I said, he did all this prior to even Trump announcing he was going to run for president again. That's what I'm saying. Like all that happened prior, and then the FBI even investigated him, and they found no cause of anything wrongdoing. So these guys are just bringing it up just to bring it up because they feel like it's a good talking point to get the American public to say something.
Dude,
he didn't actually do anything. Like
when they were like, what, how are you gonna like, what's gonna happen if these families get if the mom and dad get deported? It's like, oh no, they can get deported as a family. You know, he's like, well, the family unit together.
Breaking it down. They don't like hearing it because they call him racist for the stuff that he says. Like the killer part to me too, like when they be saying, well, you're tearing them away from the families. He's like, what are you talking about? When we arrest somebody in the United States, y'all don't have nothing to say when the parents is being ripped away from the children at that time. Nobody says anything.
Okay, say if you out and get a DUI, guess what happens? You get ripped away from your family.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you get arrested, when you break the fucking law. You're ripped away from your family.
But they want us to be lawless. That's the point. They want us to start killing each other. They want us to start eliminating each other. You know what I'm saying?
So she rips a whole bunch of people.
Like, well, we want to apply the laws to some things, but not to other things. And then it's like, no, you either just apply it as a blanket statement. Just do all of it. Just do it all the time, every time, and just see what happens. Watch how things get better when people realize, oh shit, we can't fuck around like that, because maybe some of us will get deported. Maybe we'll get actually thrown in prison for 10 fucking years, not a couple months.
Yeah, but you know why a lot of these cities are doing this stuff though, is the fact that they're fighting Trump so hard, because if Trump comes in and cleans up as far as crime wise, they lose a lot of funding, because most of the funding they're getting is for crime, and they utilize that funding for other things. They don't utilize it towards the police. They utilize it towards the immigrants. They utilize it towards other NGOs, other things. So that's why they're fighting Trump so hard for him not to come into Chicago. That's how Chicago is prospering right now, because they get so much money for the police.
Yeah,
one of the big things that they're fighting against right now, or that they're always saying, like, oh, how can you come into our communities and do this? And then their response is, that's where the Democrats put all the people in the communities.
They put them right in the black communities.
Where do you go find them? You put them. You find them in the community. Sorry,
they'll apply the law to law-abiding Americans, but not to criminals and illegals. Yeah. And once all of this gets sorted out, it's just going to make the Democrats look ridiculous and as incompetent as they actually are.
Dude, it's not even a year in yet, and they're like, so many people are complaining, and it's like, dude, you got 3 more years, and like, watch. Like,
they have the lowest polling ratings right now. And then they're talking about the midterms. Oh, we're gonna take back the midterms.
The best and easiest way to expose the Democrats is to simply let them speak. Watch the insanity unfold. Let them speak and use common sense. Just listen to them. They'll be like,
just like that woman trying to run for governor in California. She just dug herself into a hole, dude. Like, I don't know if you know about that one, Rock, but there's this woman, I forgot her name. That she was like talking to her staff.
She's a nasty bitch. Why would I need them? Yeah,
you're my fucking shot.
So Democrats hold 60% of the voters in California. What about the other 40% of Republicans? Do you think you need those for to help get you elected? Why would I need them, Cyfax? Huh? Why would I need them? It's just a question I ask everybody. You know what? I'm done. I don't even want to do this anymore. This interview's over. It's like, this bitch overreacts for no fucking reason. Like, you want to be governor? She asked you one fucking question, and you fucking spam out like, and then so people start digging into her.
Just because you have say a state is 100% 60-40, but then you come out sounding retarded, like that's 60% and that 40%. Like just because they're registered as that doesn't mean that they have to vote for you. You could be like, I'm registered Democrat, and then you go in and vote you're Republican because you're like, holy crap, all the Democrats are retarded this year. Sorry, let's go with Republican. I'm gonna still there's so many people that are like, I'm still registered as a Democrat.
You're gonna turn it into a swing state overnight.
Yeah.
I mean, the one thing I remember that lady for was for her crying about her daughter. When President Trump got elected, her daughter was crying, saying, well, mommy, what is he going to do about trans people? Like, she really pointed that out. Like, that was a big thing. I was just like, wow, okay.
You know what you do about trans people who are 18 and above? Nothing. You let them live their lives. Go for it. Go ahead and pay for all your own shit, whatever. Just the government doesn't have to pay for your bullshit. And there's that saying that keeps going around, and it's pretty true, but they're like, it's a right-wing talking point. No, it's absolutely true. If you're 18 and above and you're trans, you have a mental problem. If you're 18 and below, your parents have a mental health problem. There you go. It solves pretty fucking easily, and it's 100% true. You fucking know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. Stop walking on eggshells around it. It's stupid.
Here we go. Side fact. She wants to be governor of your state. So you had a problem with Newsom. You could have it better. You can have her. Katie Porter has fiery exchange with the reporter. Wait a minute. That's Burger King.
Grip.
Wait a minute. Time out. That's tires. Lawfed. Here we go. This bitch right here. This hussy over here.
In California, the nation's most populous state, will elect a new governor next year after Governor Gavin Newsom's second term runs out.
The race is getting a lot of attention this week after a CBS News interview with the early frontrunner was posted online.
Former Democratic Congresswoman Katie Porter nearly walked out when correspondent Julie Watts asked about redistricting and what Porter would say to the 40% of Californians who voted for President Trump.
We've also asked the other candidates, do you think you need any of those 40% of California voters to win? And you're saying, no, you don't.
No, I'm saying I'm going to try to win every vote I can.
Can you just share this?
What I'm saying to you is that
just because this is what she looks like.
Well, to those voters. Okay, so you.
I don't want to keep doing this. I'm going to call it.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Pause it right there and then share my screen because this is what she looks like.
Oh, poor girl. That's exactly what she looks like.
Fucking hell.
Like that.
Is it Rocky Dennis?
You want that? That's Rocky Dennis. Yeah. Is that what you want as governor? It's uncanny.
She's rude as shit too.
You're not gonna do the interview with us.
Nope, not like this. I'm not with
she looks like she's the most dominant person in the bedroom.
She's a bully. She's a fucking bully, Angel.
Like she punches her husband in the back of the head.
Who was it?
Not getting the
Who was
right
it?
head.
One of them said, like, there was a reporter who was like, "Oh, there's reports that she dumped like boiling hot mashed potatoes on her ex-husband's head."
Yeah,
she's a fucking bully, dude. It's like
she's a psychopath. They're all fucking psychos.
So they started digging up shit from her past. They found an interview where she's like talking to somebody side facts, and you see like all of a sudden whatever like in the background.
It was like her interns. Yeah.
Get the hell out of my shot!
You're getting my fucking shot. You're my fucking shot. I told you not to.
Ronnie's like, great. Now I can't unsee it. You'll never unsee it.
You start doing that. You start doing that Calypso side facts every time Calypso gets Calypso, get the fuck out of my shot. The fuck is the matter with you? Just start yelling at Calypso the cat. Get everybody pissed off. Like sci-fi's crazy.
Fuck,
I'll have to get it. I'll get Calypso. Let's see if I can find a cat fucking Pikachu costume so she can be an electrified cat the whole time.
We'll get you a fake button. Like, we'll make me shock you like fucking Hassan Piker allegedly. Calypso, god damn it. You better get the fuck out of my shot.
I'm making my thumbnail. I'll be like, look, guys, so she doesn't jump on my desk anymore. I surrounded it in pylons. They all got 10,000 volts in them. Like she's gonna jump up and just all of a sudden you're gonna hear poof, and Calypso will be gone, turn to dust, and I'll be like, "Am I the biggest streamer now? Can I be one now? Like I got a pile of dust as a cat. Like does that make me a streamer properly? What the fuck is wrong with these people, dude?"
That's right, Tony Youth Eagle. The left is their own worst enemy. No one has red-pilled more people than the left has. The left won.
Yeah, you don't have to. You don't need to convert people to our side, whether you're right, middle, whatever. It's like, I don't consider myself right-wing, none of that. I'm just like, I'm on the side of common sense. The way to get people on the side of common sense is to let the other side speak. They say when your opponent is making a mistake, continue to let them. Like don't interrupt them. Don't interrupt them when they're fucking up. Just go ahead.
There's an old
right.
proverb as well, right? Better to be thought a fool than to open your mouth and confirm
and prove it. Yeah.
Exactly. And these people just can't help themselves.
They absolutely can't. It's funny, like, so my new roommate, who's a very lefty, dude, it's funny as hell. Like he tried to debate me on something, and then I was like, "Oh, you mind if I film this?" So I have like an 8-minute video where he's talking just nonsense and rambling. And I was like, I was gonna post it because it's it's retarded. It is the dumbest shit ever. And I was like, okay, I know we're both drinking, but I'm clearly way more sober than he is. Like, he is gone.
I don't even remember that, bro.
And then I replayed it, and he was like, yeah, man, yeah. And so he was egging himself on, listening to how stupid he fucking sounded. And I was like, I played it in front of my other roommate, who's a good friend of mine, and he was looking at me like, is this guy fucking retarded? Like, it's
if he likes it, he's cool with it.
so, I'm curious about posting it, because he was like, go ahead, man. And I'm like, okay, maybe I'll play it on a stream. Like,
maybe somebody will find it.
On my next
about
one.
that one. Side facts, you may want some rent next month, and you don't want him to just ditch out.
No. Like, when it comes to that, it's fine, but it's just funny when we get into these arguments, because he doesn't hear, like, he can't even hear it when he's sober, like how dumb he sounds about what he's talking about, because he contradicts what he's saying. And I was like,
yeah,
I went to go say something, and then he'd be like, he just kept going. And I was like, you realize you're ruining your own fucking argument as you're talking. But he didn't see it. He just didn't fucking grasp it. And I just blew my mind. And then to play it again while sober, he was just like, yeah, man, I'm speaking facts there. And I'm like, so you're so, like, you're just dumb all around. You're just always dumb. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Gotcha. My bad. I didn't know
Silly
your game.
bitches.
The retarded game. My bad.
Well, gentlemen, we've had another great show, because you all are the best cast and panel in the world. So another one down in the history books. We fucking did it. Can you believe it? That's not all. So I don't have any. No, there's two of them. I got Air Hornet. I didn't play. So we got Air Hornet and we got Don DeMarco. So again, another one in the history books. Everybody, thanks for hanging out with us. It's been a great Friday evening. We're gonna go around the horn, say what's up to everybody. I'm gonna let you know where you can find everybody at. Let them do their own shouts out. Does anybody here want to start first? Oh, you know what? I know who wants to start first, because he's probably tired as fucking shit. Let me put him on a solo layout.
He be looking so cool in the background. Like, I really be thinking that's just a background pic, and I didn't know.
You should have seen him when he had his beard, his hair. He was even cool.
He don't even move.
Before the,
You're still here, Kerber? You're like, fuck, I thought
he was asleep for the last 30 minutes. He just we just woke his ass up.
Smart, put the glasses on. Yeah, get comfortable, put the glasses on. What's that? Oh, I said, what's going on? You got anyone to shout out, bro? What you up to, man? Everybody know your channel.
Tomorrow it's a really special day. I'm gonna collab with Mr. Lark. We're gonna play Little Nightmares 3, and I'm freaking excited for it. I've been looking forward to this game ever since I saw the first trailer about maybe fucking 5 years ago or something. I don't know, man, but yeah, it's gonna be a hell of a lot of fun.
Little Nightmares 3.
So watch me tomorrow on Darth Kirpa's channel, please. Like and
Darth Kirpa, my boy. Everybody, make sure you subscribe to my boy Darth Kirpa. He's awesome. He's one of the first people I met on in this YouTube game. He got us the intros from back in the day. We started playing all that. He does music. He's a great person. Make sure you subscribe to him. He's a good. Follow him on Little Nightmares. I think what I was gonna say, X-Ray Girls playing Little Nightmares too. So I haven't watched any of her playthroughs, so it's all new to me. And Mr. Lark, shout out to both of them. So we'll keep we'll spin. Which way we're gonna go? We'll go to Angel. Let's go to left. Let's keep going around the side. Angel, what's up, bro? What you got coming up? I don't know where you can find him.
Well, I know tomorrow I'm probably hook up with Sci-Fax in regards to his Saturday. What is it? Saturday Chill. I forgot the title. Sci-Cast Chill. Yeah.
What time are you airing, Sci-Fax? I might join you. If I'm
3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I don't know what that means for you over there. I don't know our time difference.
That's 11 a.m. for me.
So it's an 8-hour difference. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to jump on. I don't know if you're in our X freaking what's it called? The group chat or whatever.
He's a Discord. It'll be 11 p.m. for you, I think.
From X-Men. Thank you for reminding me. Elon Musk.
You can find him on Blue Sky.
If I'm finding you on Blue Sky, you're not joining my fucking stream.
Damn. Yeah, I got that going on tomorrow. Sunday, hanging out with DA. And then on Monday, doing my stream as well. Hopefully I'll, have a couple of you guys join me. But yeah, that's all I got going on. Right now, I'm just ready to go get something to eat. I'm starving.
Hell yeah, me too, bro. Thanks for hanging out with us. Like, as always, I appreciate it, Angel. You're a good fucking man. And I guess we'll go with my second favorite best friend next, because A's my new best friend. You always show up too late, you asshole.
Well,
like, boo, boo. I can't boo you. I don't have a boo on here.
As always, Rock, off is the direction which you can fuck. You can fuck all the way off. Just have you ever tried that before? I mean, dude, people would like you a lot more if you tried it. It'd be crazy. But no, tomorrow I'll be doing SciCast. I was thinking about maybe doing one tonight. I don't know. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna grab some food, maybe a new vape, and I'll see how I'm feeling. But I know my roommates are shooting some pool. That if I get caught up in that, then I'm not gonna do something. And I don't want to like keep people waiting or on edge. If I do something, feel free to jump by. And I won't have topics, so I don't want to waste my topics for tomorrow on tonight. So I would just be chilling and shooting the shit and whatever. If people are down, maybe talk about anime or whatever. If people are up for it. But we'll see. That won't happen for at least another minimum 30 minutes, 45 minutes, if I were to do so. Other than that, Sunday for the DA's channel for DA's office. And then you can fuck. Yes, there you go. I like that, Tony. You can fuck. SciFax 2025. No, as off is the direction in which you can fuck. That's the full quote. Get it right.
That, yeah, man. Right. I mean, I'm on bad.
But
appreciate you.
Boo SciFax. Boo SciFax. Because of you, like I think because every time you do that, I lose subscribers. I've lost a subscriber. If there's nobody here subscribe to me so I can at least get back to 260. You don't got to watch my stuff. It's fine. I don't post all that much. 300. You're not going to get flooded with me. Yeah, you're not going to get flooded with a bunch of stuff that I do. You'll be fine. It's okay. Just click on it, subscribe, and forget about it. Don't worry about it.
We're still trying to find our market. We need to make sure that next week we have it to where you can stream on your channel. Abe can stream.
Well, I mean, it used to be a cocaine, but that shit got bought out by fentanyl. So I mean, we got to find a new one.
Next week, ladies and gentlemen, I'll have it be able to stream to more people. The more the merrier. We're trying to pump our channels up. That's why
Tony was like, I was your 260th. Did that mean you were you unsubscribed and now you're 250 or you're not 260 anymore?
Oh, hey, what's going on, bro? Tell him how many you got. Abe got almost 200 on fucking Rumble. So if y'all don't know, go see my boy Abe and tell him what you got coming up, pimp.
Yeah, you can find me everywhere. Abe's gonna get you. Everything from Twitter to Rumble to YouTube, but I don't really post on YouTube. Still trying to get 1 million subscribers. I'm just short of 999,950, I think.
You're doing good.
So we're on the way. But you'll see me over the course of the next 24 hours over on Samuel E. Infamous's channel, my channel, Tomby's channel, the full Aussie, as well as Beelzehub for the pub, and I think that's it.
That's it.
So yeah, that's it. Yeah,
I can't wait to join y'all for the Hump Day Chinwag on the 27th of October coming up soon. The week before that,
be cool.
I'm sure to mention it, but until then, just get antsy.
Also, check me out on the Jack and Abe show on Tuesdays.
Jack and Abe, pause. You can't be saying stuff like that on YouTube, bro. I mean, this is.
Yeah, I'm getting.
Oh, Jack and Abe
all the time.
Oh, I thought you said Jack and Abe. My bad. So make sure you go check out everybody in the panel. Everybody, I greatly appreciate y'all hanging out tonight. Anybody have anything they want to say before we go? Anybody?
Gubernatorial.
Yeah.
Game.
Okay.
Good night, guys.
Peace.
Bye, folks.
Peace.